Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury, and I got a new t-shirt on today. Look at this. This is a Nick Hacko t-shirt, and it's free to make, right to repair. This is the right to repair, which basically means watchmakers should be able to get parts to repair your watch. That's right, guys. Right to repair. Right to repair. Guys, let's run the intro and let's start the show. Let's run the intro and let's start the show. Let's get this baby off the ground. Hey, it's my favorite Bear Clooney. How are you?
Let's go Chingao, Morphos.
Chingao.
ABC says ABC.
Chingao.
Hello, Pontiff.
Hello, my friend. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm back at work. I'm back in my environment. Thanks for the 3 books that you sent.
Oh, you got them.
Yeah. I got the one for Swinging Kangaroo, which I will contact him. I don't see him on the chat anymore.
No.
I talked to Tenzil today, so I'll send it to him as well. He's going to London, England, and it's going to be gone for about 10 days. He's leaving this Thursday. We're going to miss him so much, man.
We really just before I start there, I'm just having a whiskey.
Whiskey.
I'm having a whiskey, and this is for a friend of mine. His dad died yesterday.
Oh, sorry, Archie.
Yeah, this is my best friend, Dave. Dave, the super collector.
Dave, the super collector? Oh, sorry, Dave. My sympathy, sir.
I just want to... His dad, 79, which... It's not a terrible innings, but I would have liked a little bit more. And I just want to say his dad's name was Daryl. Daryl, take care, man. Take care.
Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace, Daryl.
And you know what? This is actually interesting. On his deathbed, Daryl said to his son, he said, I'm so proud of you. I've raised 2 good boys. And he said, you've got your name on a business, because Dave is actually an accountant. He's got his name on a business, like it's his name of the business. Nice. I'm so proud of you to have your name on the door.
Wonderful.
And you know what? I got to tell you something, Bear.
Yeah.
With my own kids, you know the struggles I go through myself. Success at the end of the day, when we're on our deathbed, is we want our kids to do well.
So true.
And you are so lucky. You have Cat Clooney. Cat is so...
Oh, he's such a good son and good boy, man. Well, man. Oh, Archie, I'm so proud of him.
You should be.
I'm so proud. Honestly, his success. Yeah.
He's a lovely boy. Very, very lovely boy. And well-mannered. He's not a collector bug, but maybe this collecting thing is a disease, Maybe. It could be. But I got to tell you, I'll be honest with you, Bear. My eldest 2 sons, they've taken the wrong path. And it's very, very sad. All I wish for is they find happiness. And when I say successful, they don't need to have a Mercedes-Benz.
Exactly. They need to.
Is successful is to have some sort of job, have a some sort of apartment, some sort of girlfriend, a second or third hand. I'll be honest with you, my 2 children, I really pray to God, please. I'm not a religious person, but just in case there is a God, I really pray and say, can you try and help the boys? They've had some addiction issues. They've taken the bad path, and I try my best. I love them so much, but
Yeah.
unfortunately they haven't followed, and there's limited to what I can do. You know what I mean? What can I, I'm limited. I try my best. But
You're
I want to
limited.
say,
We are all limited, but you're consistent and you are not giving up.
never give up, Bear. Never give up. But I want to say to Daryl, that's my friend's dad who passed away, be in peace, Daryl. I got to tell you, Daryl raised a very nice kid. His son, Dave, is probably one of the nicest human beings I ever met in my life. And
beautiful.
You know what? That's success. You don't have to have fancy car or this or that. Success is what other people think of you. And I can see he's done his best to raise his sons well. And it's incredible. I was having a talk to him. Daryl, that's his dad. His dad was an alcoholic. So his mum was a single mum. She left him with 3 kids. She had 3 kids. Trying to raise 3 kids would have been fucking awful, in the 60s, 50s and 60s. What an awful thing. Oh, what a mess. And his dad, very decent guy, wanted the best for he just wanted a family, nice family, husband, wife, some kids, and success. Bear, that's success, isn't it?
I couldn't agree more. I'm actually carefully listening to you. You speak beautifully tonight. I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you, Archie.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you, Dave. I'll be honest with you. I've got problems with my own kids. I'd give anything for them not to have these problems. And I found a piece of paper. I wrote their problems down on a piece of paper 10 years ago, July 2000, because I put the date on it, 2013. They've still got the same problems today.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's truly
never
unfortunate.
listened to a thing I said. And okay, sorry about that there. So salute.
No. That's salute and rest in peace. And Dave, deepest sympathy. We're sorry about your loss, man. We really are. You're a good man, Dave.
He is. He's a fantastic. He's probably the nicest person I ever met.
I believe you, Archie. When you say that, I believe you 100%. 100%. I just want to say
he's done things for me, right? I'll be honest with you. No woman would do for me. I'll be honest with you, okay? Can I say this to you? No fucking woman would do for me. I mean, women can be quite selfish, okay?
Well,
he's done things for me.
He's been a good friend. That's all. That's all you need to say. He's been a good friend, right?
100%. 100%. And I feel so. I've taken it badly. I actually rang my dad yesterday. Said, "Hey, how you going?" I mean, sometimes my dad gives me the shits. I rang him and said, "Hey, how you going? Just want to have a chat to him. I'll go and see him on the weekend." Bear, it's hard sometimes, Life can be so fucking brutal, Bear.
True. Very true.
But Bear, back into the show. On with the show. By the way,
on
Bear,
with the
I've
show.
got a new T-shirt on. I don't know if you see my new T-shirt.
Let me see.
So this T-shirt here, freedom to make, right to repair. So what this is from Nick Hacko. Nick Hacko gave me this T-shirt. It's basically, he's saying watchmakers should be able to get parts from the manufacturers.
Yes, I agree.
And
I agree.
because at the moment, I'll tell you what is so interesting about this, Bear, and that's the fact that all these watchmakers, these big companies, they complain. They say we can't get enough staff, we can't get enough watchmakers, right?
Hmm.
Well, it's like being a mechanic, and the only thing you can do is an oil change on a car. You don't have
Exactly.
access to the
Any
software.
parts.
You
Hmm.
don't have access to the diagnostics equipment. You don't have access to spark
Exactly.
plugs or any parts because they want to try and keep that in house. So, when these big makers say we can't find watchmakers, there's not enough watchmakers, that's because they don't plan it. They don't make parts available.
Hmm.
Rolex used to give those wrenches, those case opening tools, they used to give that stuff to watchmakers because Rolex thought if watchmakers had access to parts and equipment, more people would buy Rolex because it's easy to get repaired. Does that make sense?
Goodness, that changed big time. That changed dramatically, drastically. They're monopolizing every aspect of the watchmaking to a point that it's unbelievable. Super chat from Playboy Hafner.
Playboy Hefner, $5. $5. Bear, what was your reaction finding out the two-tone watch in the American Psycho movie was a Seiko 5 and not a Rolex Datejust because of Rolex not allowing it?
I know Playboy Hafner. I actually know that. Uh, yeah, I agree. That is a great super chat. I choose to ignore that fact.
Because it
Sometimes when you really don't like the certain facts, you can just choose to ignore
or
it.
yes.
What else can you do?
The
But
funny thing
Ar-
is in the
Archie will
book,
tell you
sorry,
in a
in the
book
book,
exactly.
it was
Hmm.
a day date. It was a solid gold day date. It was a day date, 36 mil.
Which makes sense.
And I'd say it'd probably be an 18038 because the timing of the book. Because
Don't touch the watch. Don't
don't
touch
touch
the
the
watch.
watch. Don't touch the
Yeah.
Rolex. Don't touch
No,
the
no,
Rolex.
no. He said
Sorry,
don't touch the
don't touch the
watch. He
watch.
wasn't allowed to say Rolex. They wanted him
But
to say
in
Rolex.
the book, he said Rolex, didn't he?
Correct, Archie.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. Book is actually excellent. Excellent.
Yes. The thing about the book is people took it very seriously. It's supposed to be it's Bret Easton Ellis who wrote it. He's one of
Hmm.
my favorite authors.
Hmm.
He wrote a number of interesting novels,
Hmm.
and people took it badly because he ended up murdering. But the thing is, he didn't. If you look at the book, I don't think he murdered them in real life. It was
Correct.
symbolic. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. It's all in his mind, Archie. It's all in
Mm,
his mind.
exactly right. So the reaction. Look, I don't think that can take away. That's like when James Bond has had Seiko. My lip. I burnt my lip. By the way, I had some noodles yesterday after the show. I burnt my lip. I was a bit hungry. But let me
Hmm.
say this to you, Bear.
Hmm.
I got to tell you this. It's the same thing. I don't think it took away from the movie. The movie was quite clever. The biggest disappointment was in American Psycho that I disliked.
Tell me.
I thought he got that job by being smart and studying hard, okay?
Yet, that's not the
When you look,
case.
it was family connections.
Correct.
And that's what
Correct.
killed it for me. Like, I thought he'd been successful in himself. He wasn't self-made. It's that kind of wrecked it because he worked the firm was called Pierce and Pierce. You remember that?
Hmm. Hmm.
Pierce and Pierce was the firm, and yeah, that kind of wrecked it for me, Bear. I'm sorry. Okay.
Well, he is. Well, okay. Let's review the facts. he is supposed to be this handsome, sophisticated, charming, intelligent guy, 20-something, like 25, 6, whatever he was. He works on a Wall Street, but he's not what he appears to be. So even this is not what it appears to be. He's not handsome. Well, he's handsome. He's not sophisticated. He's not charming. He's not, well, he's charming. He's not that intelligent. He's a psychopath, okay?
Yes.
And basically, the fact is that this American dream is actually worst nightmare. He is bitter. He's bitter. He is nasty. And he feels incomplete. And part of that is that he did not achieve success on his own. At least that's how I see it. At least that's how I see it.
Hello, Mike. How are you?
Hi, Archie. I'm doing all right.
Hey.
Hanging in there. Hi, Bear.
Mikey, I'm wearing your
Ooh.
favorite watch.
Oh my God! Is that?
Oh, the JLC. Look at that.
That was my number 2 watch for so long. I love that watch.
I'm not joking. I'm not joking, Mikey. I wore this because we were talking about it in a last stream. I said I'm going to wear it for Mikey.
Oh,
I like this watch.
I love the bracelet on that, and I've heard that the rubber doesn't like really shred off very easily. I heard.
Well, I'm very cautious with wearing my watches, regardless.
Sure.
So
scraping it across cement, that's one thing. But I've heard it holds up pretty well. And this is
Jerzy Lacoud that I like. That's my
fucking
choice.
right.
That's a master compressor, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Navy SEALs diver. It's got a name that's 3 feet long. It's like Jaeger LeCoultre Master Compressor, Navy SEALs diver, and then depending on, they've got other versions that are more money. Like they've got a chronograph, and they've got.
I actually like this one the best.
Yeah,
I don't like chronographs on divers. I never accepted the idea of diver having chronograph. What's the point?
Yeah,
that's like I mean, it's like having I don't know. I don't even know. It's illogical. It's illogical.
Yeah. And that 3-hander is just fucking to die for. It's just like the overseas. I prefer the blue 3-hander over any of the higher function.
We got a super chat. Sorry, just hang on 1 minute there. Nick M, $2. Next, we need to hear about Emmanuel films.
I don't know what
Sylvia Crystal, man. Sylvia Crystal
died early. Do you know that she died?
My God, Archie, I thought there is nothing sexier in this world. I was like Gaga over Sylvia Crystal. Emanuela. Oh my God, I remember sneaking in to watch those movies in Belgrade because there were certain age restriction, right?
Yes. She was so beautiful. Bear, just hang on. Let me just get the next super chat and we'll come back to that. Emmanuel. Ross Rachel Brady, $5. Archie, I know the feeling and pain. I lost my work colleague 2 weeks ago. Now I'm still in shock. My prayers and thoughts are with you. Thank you so much there.
What a sweet guy. What a sweet and kind guy, man. Thank you, Ross Rachel Brady.
Yeah, I got to tell you there. Those Emmanuel movies, we're talking late 70s. These were late 70s, weren't they, really? What were they?
Somebody's asking for links. Certainly Danny is asking. A couple of people asking for link for Aaron Fletcher.
Aaron, I don't know if Aaron's on our side or not. What do you think? I think that's a bot. What do you think, Bear?
Aaron Fletcher?
Yeah. I don't know, Archie. I just do this one. I see.
Yeah, that's all she does is wave, and she said maybe 3 words that I've known about.
First Emmanuel movie was 1974.
Okay.
Next movie, The Joys of a Woman, 1975. Then Emmanuel 3, 1977. Emmanuel 4, 1984. Emmanuel 5, 1987. Emmanuel, that they're really cashing in on that franchise there. Sylvia Crystal. It was, I got to be honest with you.
She was the best. The best.
Yeah, she was absolutely.
You know who was starring in those movies?
Who's that? Suckerhorn.
John Suckerhorn. John Suckerhorn.
J-
Exactly.
JJ's Watch Hangout. How are you, JJ?
Jeez, what does a guy got to do to get a link around here?
I know, man. I hear
you.
Hey.
Sorry. I will pin the link. Okay. How about I pin the link
That's a
now?
good idea. You should do that.
Were you a fan of the Emmanuel movies, JJ?
He's too young.
I like Emmanuel Shrieky from what was her name? Shriek.
I tell you what,
you know her from Entourage. She was hot.
Super chats, boss.
Okay, we got some great super chats coming in there. Thank you so much. We got a super chat from John C. $2. Car quiz for Mike the Snake. Who was Mark Donahue? No Google.
Mark Donahue. God, I gotta think about that one. I'm gonna take a guess and say that he was an IndyCar driver or a Formula One driver. The name is totally familiar, but I don't know the answer. But he was, a higher echelon, very, very famous driver. Yeah. You know Alfred Hitchcock, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, he had that series way back when I was just a little kid. It was black and white, and he was on like once a week, and it was kind of like the Twilight Zone, every week. And
we're falling behind just a little bit with.
Okay, sorry. So we'll come back. We'll come back to that. There we got Nick M. $2.
Oh, sorry.
Severin was coming out with a huge box set in July. Severine. And we've got SR Bell 67, $5. AC for $1 million for each one. How many gurgles would you unshove?
Gerbils. They're gerbils are.
Can I answer exactly how Archie would answer?
Sure.
Yeah, we don't like to hurt animals on this channel. We don't want to hurt animals.
Yeah. We don't want to do that. And we got CB $5. I like the Porky's movies.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh man, that was great. That was a great movie.
They were never classy, but the Porky's movies were never classy.
What's CB's age, Archie? How old is CB?
I think he's a little bit older. He's probably your age.
Oh,
okay. That's why he like
the old Alfred Hitchcock shows. He like the lady that did Bewitched.
Yes.
Okay. She made her debut on a lot of these beautiful women that we know today made their debuts on the Alfred Hitchcock show. And there was an episode of her when she was probably like 18. And you want to talk about hot. Oh my fucking God. I mean, she was hot when she was on Bewitched, but at 18, whoo! Oh shit.
Now, super chats, guys. Super chats.
Super chats coming in. Mr. GMT, $5.55. Super sexy panel. Stay sexy, boys. Thank you, sir. And we've got medium legend Toyota Mo, $5. Can Mike the Snake explain the theory of relativity for us, please?
Relativity, theory of relativity.
Brief synopsis, please.
Yeah, the shortest you can. The shortest you can.
Hey, can you switch Mike and Danny? Oh, never mind. His camera's back.
Relatively, no. It's all relative. So I can't really pinpoint it. Everything's related.
There you go.
I got it. We've got Nick M, $2. I meant the Severin Emmanuel 15 disc box set.
Oh,
Oh, they're bringing out now. The funny thing is, the thing I could never understand is, the first Emmanuel, she flew to Bangkok to meet her diplomatic husband, right? If he's in Bangkok, the plot was so ridiculous. Why would? Remember, he had that secondhand Jaguar. Remember the Jaguar E-Type he drove in the movie?
never saw it.
You remember that, Bear?
The moment I heard the car talk, I just disconnected. I'm looking at a monochrome. Looking at the watches, yeah.
It's I gotta tell you, Bear. I gotta tell you, there's some we got Dis Horez disc. Here we go. 6 shekels, 16,610 or 16,710. So that's a sub date pre-ceramic or a GMT Master 2 pre-ceramic.
Pepsi.
Yeah, I will take. Well, I like them both.
I would take the 16710. I'll tell you why. Because I like the, what is it? 16404M. What's the one? What's the one with the M with the 2-liner, the no date?
That's 14060. 14060 M.
That's the one. I would take that.
I like that too. I like that too.
Yeah.
I like that too.
Nato raises a good point. We've all seen the movie 100 times. It's your intro. Remember that intro? Yes. I got to be honest with you. Would you look this? You know this.
So what's the conclusion? We're going for 16,710.
Yes, I'm going to say that because I don't want this to sell it and buy another one. Just keep what you got. This. Be happy with what you've got.
This has the 16710, right?
Yes, he does.
Don't have. Why would you? What is going through his mind? Just keep that watch. Done.
100% right, Bear. Keep the watch. Don't be buying and selling. Keep what you got.
Just keep buying. Keep buying. JJ, can I just ask JJ now? Now it's been what, 4 or 5 days that you are wearing the 321, the new 321.
Yes, sir.
Can you give us some feedback? Can you give us a little bit of impressions? Can you tell us, is it really boring or it's actually not boring?
Hold on, let me get it and put it on the wrist. Give me a second. I gotta.
Sure.
Right now I have the VC on. I wore the VC this weekend, so.
I have a question actually.
Yes.
You'll give all your impressions. My biggest concern on that watch is, will you relatively fast get bored? Because the watch seems very boring in its aesthetics and design.
Which one are you referring to? The overseas?
321.
No, because I'll tell you, I've had 4 Speedies, and every time I sell one, I'm like, well, first of all, I tried to be cute. The first 2 times I tried to get a special edition or whatever, and I was just like, no, I need original recipe.
Right.
Then when I went to the 3861, I loved it. The movement was really cool. It was a little too big. I thought it was a little big, but it wasn't bad. Anyway, I traded it because I wanted to get that Explorer 2. Otherwise, it was part of a deal I made. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it.
Okay.
As soon as I got rid of it, I regretted not having a Speedy in the collection. So I feel like this is the ultimate Speedy. The only drawback I would say is it's definitely fragile. Like, I know Showcase did a video a while back, right? Comparing the Daytona with the 321, which one's better. To me, totally different. You could have both in your collection. Daytona is a bulletproof watch. I mean, you probably don't want to scratch it up because it's worth more than double you paid for it. But money aside, it's a watch you can wear every day, beat the hell out of it, wear it for 25 years and be fine. Cannot do that with the 321. It's more of a once in a while, enjoy it type of piece. I would not daily it. I think it's a little too fragile for that. That being said, super cool. Definitely, I'm glad to have it in the collection. I'll wear it here and there. I'm not going to wear it like even the VC I wear. I feel like it's more durable than that.
Really? So feels too refined.
Yeah, it feels like it's a bit fragile. You know, maybe it's just in my head, or maybe it's because Alex, wristwatchholic, he has one also. He's in my WhatsApp group, and he's had it for a couple of months now, and the top pusher fell off. So, he was. I mean, I've never really heard of that happening other than him, but it did give me a little pause to like wear it a little more gently. But it is very. It's not very tool watchy like a normal Speedy. Like the finishing is really high end. I feel like you could wear it out for dinner. Like that's kind of what I would use it for. Wear it to go out somewhere, for a couple hours a day. Not really daily it.
Okay.
You wouldn't put those same attributes to the regular Man on the Moon Speedy, though, would you?
What's that?
Would you consider the moon as Man on the Moon watch a delicate watch to be?
The 386 one? No, I mean I would watch it around water, but other than that, I think you could.
Yeah, of course,
it's fine, but no different. Maybe because it's more expensive. I don't know, but I mean technically it should be more durable. It has a ceramic bezel, and it's the same steel case. I just think the movement might be a little more fragile. But the finishing is definitely finer. I think you could get away with wearing it a little more dressed up.
Okay, it's thinner, isn't it?
Oh yeah. It's nice and slim. It doesn't wear small though. For a 39 point something, it actually wears bigger than the sub. Like just it looks like it's because of the dial, and you got a thin bezel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the dial is big. And it looks more like it wears more like a 40-41.
It doesn't have the crown guards as well, does it?
It does not have crown guards, and it doesn't
bring it up, Archie. Bring it up. Let's have an illustration.
It doesn't have those twisted lugs either. It's very slim lugs. So the head of the watch looks really big.
The thing that I always I wish they did is. I wanted for them to do something special with the dial. Maybe have an enamel dial. Maybe something like that. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, I mean they haven't applied, the older Omega logo up at the top. You can't really see it because the chrono hand is there, and it has the older font. But I know what you're saying. A black enamel dial would have been really nice.
Something, just a special little touch for a special watch.
Could you pull up the picture with the three of them, Arch? This way you could get an idea of how it wears. I mean, I know you can't see it on the wrist, but
I've noticed with Speedies, like depending on the year or model, they have about 10 different blacks and 10 different finishes that they have. Some are shiny black, some are flat black, some are almost gray. It's not inconsistency. I think it's just model to model. But there's a lot of different Speedies out there with different dials.
That's a nice picture, man.
Oh yeah,
I like that.
Oh man,
that's a nice picture. Yeah, that's.
You know what that is, Bear? That's the look of success, Bear.
It's actually really nice.
Yeah, it's pretty perfect.
Yeah,
man.
I don't think you'd get bored of it. I mean, it's a plain watch, yes, but. I don't think you get bored.
It's a great part of collection. It's a one Omega that is actually really good part of collection. I
really love the bracelet on that for sure.
In my head, it's an iconic piece. It's got that vintage kind of feel in a modern context. I don't think I would ever depart with it. I think this is going to be the one and only Omega in my collection.
Do you wish they did it as a sapphire instead of plexiglass, or keep it original?
I think it is a sapphire, no?
No, it's a sapphire. That's a sapphire. They didn't go plastic.
Oh, it's sapphire.
3-to-1 is sapphire, absolutely. And the bezel is actual ceramic.
Yeah, the bezel is definitely ceramic.
Okay. Wow, that's a.
And this is why I said I wish that I agree with that sapphire. Then I love the ceramic bezel, and then do the enamel dial just to make it premium all across, and you have a premium bracelet.
Yeah.
I like those short pushers.
And show them the business end, Art. Show them the movement. That's where the.
Oh yeah, that's open case back as well.
And it's the same exact movement that they had, except it's now all the brass pieces, or I think they were brass. Now they're all set.
Minor changes all throughout time.
What? Wait, hold on. The only thing they changed is the material. Whatever was brass is now set in gold.
Gorgeous.
But it's the exact same, movement.
Handmade, put together by each one is completed completely from beginning to the end from the one watchmaker. And this is why not so many are coming out. They have no interest in putting a lot of these pieces out. This is not mass produced. This is very, very limited in numbers. These watches are very special. Very special.
Yeah, it's a
good choice, man. Good choice. Really nice. I have to say, oh my God, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, I'll be
and
right back.
I love that you actually acknowledged how different it is from the Daytona. They're not competing. They're actually complementing each other. They're great exactly. As a pair.
I got to get a picture of the two of them together because you don't really see too many people take that photo.
Right.
But yeah, they're totally, I would say, yeah, all right, there's, they're both chronographs. They both have ceramic bezels. They both steel case. They're both from, prominent watch brands that are, production level, but totally different, as far as even maybe the aesthetic is kind of similar, but I don't know. They just this more has a vintagey feel. The Daytona,
and it's modern. Also a positioning. One is really associated with the racing and Daytona race, and the other one is associated with the space exploration. So even from that perspective, super chat. Wow, this is
super chat. Yankee Doodle, $5. When I see someone wearing a Rolex, I don't think success. When I see a slightly undersized gold watch on leather, I think wealth, success. But he's in New York, see? He's in New York. It's different.
That's true. It's a very different set of mind, let's say, in Miami.
Yes. I think any Rolex is success. You know that?
But that, like a small gold watch on leather, I mean, you're talking, I'm thinking that's old money, right? Like old financial money, like from Wall Street, or real estate money from people who own property in Midtown. Like you said, it's a New York thing, but the young modern people who made their fortune on the internet, or some type of, like, even crypto at one point, and made a ton of money.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're displaying their wealth in a whole nother way. Which way you like is subjective.
I'm going to say this thing to go in kind of in line to what Yankee Doodle says. I'll be honest with you. When I see Rolex in the wild, it doesn't really do much for me. It would have to be Rainbow, Daytona, or something like that to get me excited. But when I see something different, I do get intrigued by it, and I do like to see something besides Rolex. Oh, by the way, have you seen Omega did a sneak preview of the new wall time?
No.
Yeah, I saw it on their Instagram. It's on the Omega Instagram. Maybe it's even on their YouTube. But anyway, keep talking. I'm gonna check if it's on YouTube. I'll send you a link, Archie. Don't worry.
Yeah, that'd be cool to see. Now I see some people saying people with wealth, some people don't show it at all. I mean, yeah, of course, we get that, but we're talking about the watches that people who have money wear. I mean, it's like, look at like Larry David. I know it's a TV show, but the guy drives a Prius. He wears like old sneakers. Like, yeah, we get that, some people, but that wouldn't be much of a show to talk about, right? Rich people who don't buy anything. What do you think about that, Arch? Is that a good idea for a show?
Hey, that's a great idea for a show.
Rich people who don't buy anything.
Look, I don't think in this world now, because of credit and things like that, you can't really make assumptions based on people's possessions.
But what does it matter anyway?
It's
the thing is, who really cares?
Let me tell you,
like, do you
really judge everybody? Yeah, I don't look and say, I wonder how much they have.
Like, I know this guy. I'll tell you a story. I know this guy who's dating this lady, right? She's an Asian lady, and she lives in a $3 million house. She's got a luxury car, an SUV. I think it's a Mercedes or a BMW. and she wears all the LV clothing. You know, LV clothing is so expensive, right?
Yeah.
And he
and
wanted
a
to
little,
get,
and a little bit tacky,
he
a little
wanted to
bit
get
tacky.
he wanted to buy a RAV4 as a car, and she said, no, you need to get a Tesla. I don't want to be seen in a RAV4.
Fucking Walkman, that's what I'd say.
Okay, and
Supercharged from the mask.
okay, here we
$5
go.
Australian.
$5. Someone once said the only Amiga to get is the man on the Viking moon.
Yes, that
Agreed,
someone
but
is Pontiff.
I think the 321 is amazing. That's the history of it. You can't dismiss this. This is part of the history, you know?
To be honest,
agree.
not to sound snobbish, but I have 8 pieces in.
Sorry,
that-
I hadn't finished telling you the
sorry.
story.
Yeah, no.
Can I just tell you the story quickly?
Yes.
So what happened was, right? So anyhow, so she's from all appearances, she's loaded, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, well, guess what?
She got a HELOC.
No. So he's having a relationship with this girl, right? And her real financial situation is that $3 million home, it really has a $2 million mortgage.
Okay.
Like she is all fake smoke and mirrors. And you know what? Interest rates, when money was cheap, so you borrow $1 million, it used to be $20,000 a year to borrow $1 million. Now that same $1 million you borrow is costing you $60,000 a year. It's no longer cheap money, Bear. You see what I'm saying or not?
I see. I know. I see. I understand.
I got to be honest with you. It's all fake. You know, I'll be honest with you. I don't think you can make judgments. Someone drives a nice car. It's probably fucking leased. They'll give car finance to anyone. You know, like to a lease. Like you know what the funny thing is? I see a lot of
there's nothing dumber. There's nothing dumber than wasting fucking money on a car that you cannot afford.
Totally
about
agree.
watches you can't afford.
Well, let me say this. Let me say this.
Watch is not necessarily going to lose the value.
That's
you know,
true.
Car.
Let me say this. You see a lot of real estate agents. I'm not trying to single out any profession, but they're the most pretentious fucks. They have a couple. They can be. They drive. Oh, okay. Sorry. Apologies. Well, look. All I'm trying to tell you is, people who make these judgments and that, they often, like in her case, she's not that well off. This lady is not that. She's a liability. She's a walking financial time bomb. Okay. And what's going to happen then once she can't afford to buy, once the interest rates have gone crazy, she can't afford to buy expensive clothes anymore or have fantastic vacations. It's all to do with cash flow. And can you make judgments based on what people have? I think that's very dangerous.
No. And if you're doing it just to impress people, then you're doing it for wrong reasons. Buy something because you like it.
I'm getting excited about the watches that people have for the watches, not because, like, when I see 3-1 that JJ has, I'm not thinking, oh, you know what, JJ is a wealthy man. Okay, you know what, I admire JJ for being a wealthy man. I mean, he can be a wealthy man and have no watch at all. He can be a wealthy man and drive a fucking cheap car. I don't know. It's not relevant.
Said it here, like $1,000 lease payment on a BMW. I got to tell you something, Bear. I'd like to get out. When do you think I should get out, Bear? What should I do?
I don't know.
What should I do? I'm serious. What should I do?
What do I do? What do I do?
Just enjoy it, Archie.
Mookie. What do I do, Mookie?
You bought it to enjoy it, Arch. Why don't you just
fucking enjoy the fucking
Why do you
car,
gotta torture yourself? He's like the guy who goes on vacation and the whole time goes, oh, when I get home, I gotta paint. I gotta do that. Just fucking enjoy the vacation. When you get home, all those problems will still be there.
You know the story, Bear. You know the story. They're these two old people. They go on a cruise, right?
Okay.
And what they do to save money, they decided to bring their own canned food along. And then on the last night on the cruise, the husband says to the wife, "You know what? Tonight I'm going to go crazy. We're going to have dinner up in the restaurant."
Okay.
Only to discover food was
It was
included.
included.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Oh man. Oh
You
man.
know what I mean, Bear?
I know what you mean.
And
How do you like this, Archie? Isn't it beautiful?
it is that is absolute. You know what?
What do you think size wise? Could you go back to the other one? I'm curious what you guys think of how does it fit size wise next to the other two. I think they're fairly equal, minus the bracelets, because it's a 19.
One of the reasons I never liked wearing professional is because I think it wears too big. This I think is a sweet spot, 39 millimeter. Can I ask you something?
Yeah,
sure.
Have you ever had the first Omega in space on your wrist?
Good
I
question.
have not, but I heard that actually Marco said this kind of is like a close second if you want like a cheap budget alternative to it. It kind of wears a little similar.
I'm going to say this to you. If I could have first Omega in space reissued with this type of bracelet, fuck, I would be so happy. Because that was always the problem. Problem with professional, even though it's a cool watch, and I sometimes shit on it just to get Archie's reaction.
Mm-hmm.
It just wears too big, and it's kind of boring, and you know what? The first Omega in space was way cooler, but it never had a bracelet. It was on a leather strap. I enjoyed it, but leather strap is not something I want my Speedy on. So I
that's
think
because
this
you've already got an 861 on a bracelet, or you've got a 3861 on a bracelet. You know the other Omega I love too, Bear?
Tell me.
The broad arrow. The
so
broad
do I.
arrow.
So
I love
do
the
I,
broad.
man.
They were so fucking cheap. Nobody wanted them.
I remember you were talking about that a few years ago, and you're right. They were cheap. You could pick them up at a very good price. You know what else was fucking cheap? What's the one called with the red and white checkerboard?
Tintin.
Tintin.
Yes, Tintin. Yeah.
Dude, those you could pick up for next to nothing. Look what they're going for now.
We were looking the other day. Remember, Arch? They actually kind of came down a little bit. They're still like high from what you're talking about, but I do remember like last year they exploded. They were super expensive. I don't know why. I'm not really a huge fan of that Tintin.
No, I'm talking from the perspective how certain pieces went high unexpectedly. That's all I'm saying.
And what do you think is going to happen when they decide they don't want to make this 321 anymore? That it's too annoying to have one person build the whole thing.
That could happen very easily.
Right. You think so?
I think this is a great buy, JJ. I really think you should not.
This is the horological equivalent of the AP 15202, the 16. You know the 15202, the original AP. You know that the Royal Oak, the jumbo, the original with no second hand. This is like that. Okay,
right,
this
with
is
the JLC movement in it. Right.
Yeah, exactly. So this is the same. JJ, this historically, Omega will keep this in the range. I think what they'll do is instead of stopping it there, they'll put the price up.
That's possible as well.
Because they want it to stay there because it's a historical, important piece, even if it is expensive. You know, can I tell you what's something that really bugs me with this watch? Can I tell you? JJ, I'd like you. Who's got that noise there? Who's got that? Is that
Danny, I think.
I think.
Is that Mike? Is that Mike?
But try mute.
I think that's Mike. Mike's got noise.
I've been muted, but
no, I just muted you now. It was before. That's okay. We'll see how it goes. What I don't, for the price of the 321. Okay, that's the noise. You can hear that noise?
Yeah, I'll kill it. It's my fan. Hold on.
Okay. For the same price of getting that 321 you got, you could get a 1861. A broad arrow, first Omega in space. Those 3 for 1. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you could also get 3 Camrys instead of S-Class Mercedes. I mean, how many do you need? I'd rather have.
And you know those Camrys will fucking outrun those fucking S-Classes. It'll be working in 10 years. You know that?
Right, but that's not. That's all right.
That's
Let
not
me
the
change
point.
it
That's
up.
not the
You
point.
could buy 10 of my paintings at an arbitrary price, or one Picasso.
Oh, by the way, did you know they're stopping the CLS, JJ? They're stopping the CLS.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
It's fucking lunacy. But anyhow, sorry.
Maybe they got tired of making them. Who knows? CLS
JJ.
was never a huge seller, Arch. You know, it's got that low roof. People want SUVs in America. They having extra large sodas and
I
a
don't
bunch of
understand.
kids.
I don't understand SUV. What the hell? Why are they going for SUVs instead of sedans? I love a sedan, don't you? I've always loved a sedan, four-door sedan.
They get
I
64-ounce sodas.
actually have to agree with that. I believe it or not, it's a car talk, and I'm actually getting into it. I don't get it either. I love sedans. I think it's so much more classier, so much more European, so much more. I don't know, but here everything has to be big and robust and
just fucking oversized.
You know what the thing is. You know physics. The center of gravity. If you have a high vehicle, it's got a higher chance of rolling over. When a car, that's why Ferraris are glued to the ground, is so they don't flip.
See, Mikey, it's interesting he's mentioning gravity. Remember your question about theory of relativity? It's all about gravity. Just so you know. I wonder what's more toxic for this channel, to talk about theory of relativity or to talk about the cars. What do you think, Archie?
I think relativity.
I think yes.
I mean, but yeah.
Go ahead, Archie. Finish the gravity story. You were just about to explain. Go ahead.
What I was trying to say is that, you know, the terrible thing is, Bear, in my country, everybody's going SUVs, electric EV SUV. I don't fucking understand it. They got 20-inch wheels. They are ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Is that
By the way,
the environment?
I just wanna thank numerous donors that are sending us PayPal donations in the meantime.
Thank you.
Yeah, because we are raking PayPal. We are making so much money on PayPal. It's not even fucking funny. So thank you to all the PayPal donors because that's the way to do it. And we are beating Tim. We have more PayPal than Tim. It's been proven, and we are ahead of Tim in our PayPal. The yellow grifter can suck it. Super chat from Mick, $2.
Mick, $2. Volkswagen Golf is perfect size vehicle for me. I agree. I love the Golf.
Mick, I'm with you.
Well,
I love the GTI, the Golf GTI.
The Golf R, Arch. You got to get the R. The R.
Back in the day when it was called the Rabbit, or at least in America, it was called the Volkswagen Rabbit.
That was the Golf with the boot. No?
But
thank goodness there is another super chat, even though we're receiving huge amount of PayPals and we are raking it because the PayPals are the way these days. Fella, super chat.
Fella, $5. Bear, please get him to argue to a price today to call off the quote and sell to me. No improvements. I want it as is. And keep it up, Arch. #Gumtree.
So, Arch, is that possible? Can we do that for Fella?
It's already gone.
No, but they got to give you an estimate. Call it up.
No, that's too much money. Thank you. Send it back.
Call it up.
But they didn't tell him how much yet. So how could you?
And make sure, by the way, Fella, make sure you pay it with a PayPal because that's what we do now. Only PayPal is what we accept. The super chats are just for a little bit of fun. PayPals are the way to go.
That's where the real
because the marketing genius says PayPal, guys, PayPal. So all you need to do actually is tell people just pay me PayPal. That's what marketing genius said. And
Super chat is fine. Super chat is fine, but actually we've got a few people. We got Rancher and we got Dog Trainer. Look at this. We have got a very nice panel here. Look who we've got here. Look at this.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Who is the lady? Who is the lady, Mikey?
Rancher, gentlemen. Lady? What lady? That's no lady. That's my wife.
So, relativity.
Rancher.
Yeah. Theory or relativity. Would you like to elaborate?
I thought we were
on that?
talking about. I thought you were talking about that one cousin that you thought, under the right circumstances, looked a little hot.
By the way, Toyota Mo says, Arch, I sent you $5 PayPal because you are my hero, man.
Oh,
you are
that's
my
so
hero.
sweet. That is such
Thank
a sweet. Toyota Mo, we love Toyota Mo. Medium legend.
What is that PayPal? Clyde, what is that PayPal address again? I forget.
ArchieLuxury, Chicago.
ArchieLuxury 72 at gmail.com.
ArchieLuxury72 at gmail.com. And then Archie gets 100% of your money, not 70%.
So, Archie, what are we going to do for our friend Fella?
What about the other box? Is he interested in the other box?
And then you start thinking, her dad was adopted. There's technically zero blood when you really stop and think about it.
I think that's a line from Mein Kampf, isn't it?
Sure. Yeah.
Now, Bear, you wanted me to also bring up that Omega, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, the Instagram Omega has a teaser on the new World Time.
No,
on Instagram.
Yeah, I
like
anything dead anyway.
The current World Time is kind of cool. What are you mumbling there, Clyde?
Yeah,
I can't understand.
You don't have to worry about anything because she's dead. So, it's all for naught. But, therefore, I mean,
what are you talking about, Cliver? What the fuck are you saying? Nobody can understand.
We're talking about relativity. It's just like,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got to tell you what, fella, I'm sorry. It's in for a quote. I can't pull out of the quote. But
no, don't bullshit now. You bullshitting.
First of all, pulling out is rude.
The thing is, you can pull it out. Just to be honest with the guy.
He has four kids. He has 4 kids.
You can pull out of a quote, Arch.
No,
a quote is what that's your safety net, so that they don't just go straight to work and you get a bill higher than you expect.
I don't want to be the dick who cancels. I hate that. I hate that.
Are you going to buy any more of them from that company?
How long does it take them to?
How long does
it take them to?
There's some. Listen, I know Archie long enough to know there's some bullshit here behind all this. He's not being straight here. We all know Archie.
He's slow paying.
Slow paying. I
don't
like the cancel.
He's doing.
He's slow selling, Bear. He's slow selling.
Wait,
he's doing something. Slow selling.
I've already committed to get the quote. I'll get the quote. I'll be honest with you, fella. If it's cheap enough for me to get it repaired, I'm going to get it repaired and then sell the fucking thing.
Well, wait a minute.
You sell it to fella and get a good decent price. And
it's hard to get a decent price from fella. It's hard to get a decent price.
Do you really think you can get that much more if it's repaired?
Okay, we've got another super chat here. Ooh, this is a little bit. I'm actually going to go to the chair shop very soon. By the way,
that's right.
They've got the reason I haven't. I actually spoke to them. I want the exact same.
We both.
I want the exact same replacement.
Paid for 2 chairs, and you didn't.
Yeah, no. I've actually. They got new stock coming in. I will film.
Oh, come on! Would the chair store run out of chairs?
New stock coming in.
New
stock coming
Toyota.
In. You're fucking.
Toyota Mo, $5. Speaking of PayPal, JJ and I sent you a PayPal for a new chair about a month ago. Did you get? A month ago.
That was like a year ago. We sent that when you got after the robbery. We sent that to you. Bear. He asked, "Oh, if someone could PayPal me, I need a new chair. My chair is squeaking." I paid for the chair in full.
No, you did, JJ.
And Mo paid for another chair in full.
Yes.
And we said just keep it for something else. He didn't buy any chairs.
No, I've got the chair coming. I got it.
And now he's telling us. He's telling us that the chair store ran out of chairs.
I got the chair here. I've got the chair.
Show us the chair you're sitting in.
There's the chair. There's the chair. There's the new chair.
There's the new chair. I can't see shit. We can't see anything.
So wait, I'm on a panel with the dog trainer, but Archie's is the one being accused not being straight.
Yeah, he's not being straight.
Well, you know what? Listen, first of all, you're not really that behind on the chair. He still owes watch reviews from 2017, and he owes us.
It's coming. It's coming soon.
He owes us a vomit since 2019.
Coming soon. Coming soon.
It's all coming. You just need to relax.
I agree with Tommy. Show us the chair receipt, Arch. We want to see the receipts.
You see, it was my birthday. This was sent for my previous birthday, but it's a perfect timing now. So basically, it took a year to get a card, and it kind of came almost perfectly for this birthday.
Yeah.
See?
So, you go back to you go back
I
to
have one of those. I have a pocket.
Yeah, this is going to be framed.
Super
This is getting framed. This is getting framed.
Oh yeah.
Who are these
I
people?
lost my pocket.
I'm lucky enough to have an envelope from Archie from when he came to visit me in San Francisco, and it's something similar to that. Pictures and a picture of his car and a picture of him and a nice, well written little note. And
It's coming.
Here we go.
It's coming.
Neo.
It's coming. It's coming.
That
Neo,
mine will be framed
10.
as well.
Ooh, Neo, $10. Did I miss the coronation? Is JJ officially the new pontiff? Has Archie realized he's been suckered into a black hole, never to escape or recover again? The end.
Archie hasn't been sucked into a black hole in like a long time. He hasn't been to Bangers in forever.
There's only one pontiff, Neo. Only one pontiff.
COVID.
Yep.
I'm just an over-opinionated watch collector. That's all.
And we've got another super chat. Toyota Mo, $2. My last super chat until I see the new chair. Fair enough.
Ooh, me too. Me too.
Man.
I actually forgot about that.
Playing hardball.
Are you running a
reminded me,
show
'cause I
today?
forgot about that.
Are you running a show, JJ, today?
No.
No, okay. You ran one
This
yesterday,
was-
didn't you?
JJ, you understand why he did this. So he did this to remind you that he'll give you a link.
Right. So
he felt this chair is going to be problematic, so he just wants to make it good with you.
Just a friendly reminder, right? A little friendly.
Yeah. Exactly.
There,
He's a
Bear,
very,
remember
very
that time
smart.
I took care of that thing for you. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. Of course.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Chairgate. Exactly, Eric.
Chairgate.
But I just want to.
The chair store ran out of chairs, but they're getting new ones back soon. You know.
The second,
they're pre-owned.
new
They're pre-owned chairs because they need
In 2020, I ordered a packet of Tapeworm 2000, and it still hasn't come.
Oh shit, Archie, you're being pushed today. Another super chat.
Yes.
Listen to this.
Oh, fella. $5 my super chat until I get a price. You can get it back and I'll give you a fair price, Paul. No coffee because it was hot and no price. Come on, it's fella.
Archie, get it fucking done with fella, man.
Attica.
Get it done.
Yeah.
Come on, man. What a nonsense.
You're right.
I can't believe you fucking around. Just give him a price and pull the fucking thing out and don't do any repairs. He wants it as is. He offered you $1,100 US. That's now with Australian dollars gone further down. That's fucking huge money for you.
I want to see the list of the paid undone watch reviews. I want to go to the very bottom and read the first one. Let's see what it says. Dear Archie, your company Rolex. What do you think about their new Oyster Perpetual?
1930.
Arch, what do you think? You could sub it out to me, $25 a review. You keep half. You don't have to do anything.
Do you think their girl can actually swim across the channel wearing it? Sincerely.
Mercedes.
Super chat.
Yankee Doodle, $2. What watch can you see a Saab driver wearing? I love Saabs.
So
I think they're, that's the thinking man's BMW. Non-douchebag BMW.
Yeah, the only problem with Saab.
I always wanted, I tell you what I want. I actually like the 9.3. I like the 9.3.
Yeah, but he wants to know what watch, Arch. What watch do you see them wearing? You got to answer the question.
You know what? 321. 321.
Really?
321.
Really?
Yeah.
Like a Seamaster at 321 or a Speedmaster at 321?
Speedy.
Yeah, no, it's not nice enough to be Seamaster.
No,
Subs are okay. I mean, they're all front wheel drive. They don't even make them. They never made a rear wheel drive car except for the very very
Zen
first
105.
ones.
Zen 105. That's the answer. Zen
That's a
105.
good answer. That's a good answer. I like that.
And the good thing is too, Mikey, you can use the same fuel that you put into the chainsaw in the Saab because it's two-stroke.
Oh yeah, well that particular one, yeah.
Mike, you know about two-stroke?
Oh yeah.
Actually,
Remember that guy where we had a guy two-stroke, no smoke, two-stroke, no smoke. Remember that guy?
actually, Mike, can you start a Saab in your living room?
Mike actually has a hospital
sure.
bed. Mike
Sure
has a
could.
hospital bed.
I always wanted one of those cabriolet Saabs, you know, the 900.
Oh yeah, my accountant had one of those back in the 90s.
Yeah, no,
They were
in
very
America
cool.
they were kind of considered luxury-esque. They were.
Here we go. Super chat from Neo, $5. Archie, you know I love you. Nobody makes my horrible life feel like Nirvana, like you do when you describe your life. Thank you. Yeah, I've gone through a bit of a bad patch, actually. A bit of a bad patch.
We want to hear.
Hey, that's gone over and done with, and we're on to green pastures now.
Mike, we want to relive it. What's going on, Archie? What's happening?
Well,
He's gone through a bad patch. It's called the 2000s.
Yeah, I was going to say it started in 2004.
When
I got to tell you.
When are you traveling, Arch? Where are you going?
What you doing?
No. Sorry, what's that?
I said, when are you traveling? Are you going to when are you going to Bangers? When are you getting out of
Actually,
Dodge?
I'm going to Singapore. Singapore first. Singapore. My good friend Dave has subsidized the ticket. I'm going to Singers.
Singers. What kind of place are you
It'll be good. You know, I'm a bit anxious because of all the shit that's happened. I'm actually anxious to leave.
Well,
I used to love travel.
Empty out the house, you know. Off to the bank box. But how's the food in Singers? How's it compare to Bangers?
Yeah,
amazing. Singers is amazing.
Is it good? Yeah.
It's very cool. So what's going on with you, Marky? What's happening? Anything interesting? Or what are you eating, Danny? What is that, Danny? What is that?
Beef and
Toad
onion.
in the hole.
No, beef and onion cider.
A beef and onion.
It's a steak and kidney pie, Archie.
Wow. Is it warm or is it cold?
Just cold. It's just beef and onion, mate.
Yeah.
Roast beef?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a Sunday roast without the roast, without the Yorkshire pudding, without the potatoes.
I'll tell you what, lamb is getting so fucking expensive these days. Lamb roast is so dear.
We don't eat that much here, but in Aussie, you eat quite a lot of it. Everyone's got a leg in the oven.
And also, do you know what else is getting really, really dear? Venison.
Our
Venison.
Super chat.
Venison?
Yes.
Get it, deer venison. Super chat.
I get it now.
Here we go. Super chat. Neo, $10. Dude, I've been listening to you for 10 plus years. It's been the same shite. But on a high point, please give us 3 reasons to send you money for you to vacation.
Because
I document.
Because
I'll document a lot.
You're only doing it for the punters, first of all.
I'll document the lot. I'll get into big trouble, and you guys can have a laugh that I can stuff everything up.
There you go. 3 good reasons.
3 good reasons.
Okay.
That's everything. That's how you're going to transport the watches, but we're talking about the overall trip.
We can live vicariously through you. So, well, you asked me what's new. What's new behind me is a partial cover of my new book called "The Joy of Playing with Your Dog." You can see the little dogs playing on the cover there. So this is.
It looks fantastic.
Yeah, it's real cute. I can't fit the whole cover in my, my background, but that's the important part of the little puppy because it has my name. It's on Amazon. It's on Amazon as we speak for pre-order.
Is that a poodle puppy?
Those are Labradoodle puppies.
Oh, yeah, they're real popular around here. Everybody in America's got a doodle now.
Well, it was invented by an Australian.
Duco Ted Super Chat.
Juco Ted. We love the Juco Ted, man. We had a good talk to Juco Ted. Juco Ted super chat $5. $5 from Juco Ted. Please God, no more shower scenes.
Well, see, Duco, he could do that, but you're gonna have to send him at least $5 for every super live stream.
Chocolate Wookie, $2 super chat.
Chocolate Wookie, $2. Arch, hey Arch, have you ever thought about shaving the head? No, I haven't.
And we did talk about it.
Mm,
We did talk how much money would take
Yeah.
for you to shave
We
your
talked
head.
about how much it would cost to take.
1,500. It was 1,500.
No. So instead of Darth
No.
Maul, it'd be Darth Paul.
1,500. We're getting out the razor.
You think 1,500 is enough for him to shave actually his
Yeah,
head?
I do. 5,000
No.
to take the moles along with.
I think 5,000.
It'll
I
grow
think
back.
3,000. 3,000. would be okay.
3,000. Yeah, that's perfectly
Yeah.
reasonable.
Maybe it'll grow back
Yeah.
thick. Could
It always
be.
grows back, so.
He'd look funny. He would look really funny. I'd like to see that.
Hey Bear. Bear, I've just got a question from Nelson Oliveira. You know Nelson Oliveira?
Oh yeah, of course, my buddy. What did he ask you?
Great
Go
guy.
ahead.
I'm going to bring this up on the screen. You tell me which one is hotter. Okay, tell me this. He's been offered. If you had this choice, what
Okay.
would you take? So here we go. Da 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 da.
Huh.
GMT two-tone or Wimbledon? You'd have to go GMT, wouldn't you?
Are you joking here? Are you fucking joking, Nelson Oliveira? You really have dilemma here? Come on, Marky, what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, seriously. It's clearly fucking clear. It's clearly clear what's a hot watch now. It's clearly clear what's a hot watch now. Nelson Oliveira, it's a GMT. No brainer. 100%. Done and done. Come on, man.
Super.
It's new.
Here we go. EDH614, $2. Weren't you paid to shave the horns in 2000? Yes, I went to the doctor and he said, leave them alone.
The doctor overruled it.
There we go. And CB, $10. 3 big reasons to sponsor AC3 trip: because he is unemployable, because he is charming, and because hopefully he will start talking watches in a less relaxed format.
Well, you can't have everybody all nervous and shit.
Good point.
Exactly. That's exactly it, Bear. What do you think, Bear?
Yeah, Nelson is trolling us.
Nelson is trolling us?
Yes.
100%. Trolling us because why would you do that? Why would you do that, Bear?
Frankly, that's a beautiful Wimbledon. I love it. I don't know if it's I can't see.
It's two-tone, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Both
it's a
are
rose
two-tone.
gold. If
It's I think it's rose gold. Rose gold, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful. However,
Better in steel.
hype baby hype.
Yeah, it's better in steel, I think. But it's,
Oh,
that,
no, Marky, no, I have to disagree with that.
Hmm.
It is absolutely gorgeous in rose gold. Take a look. Take a look, Marky.
hold on. It's pretty in rose gold. It's just hotter and more difficult to get, slightly more collectible in steel.
No. That's not true. Actually, rose gold is the one. Two-tone rose gold is the one that's highest in demand Wimbledon at the moment.
Well, then
I'm very I'm disappointed with you right now that you don't know that.
Well, you know what the actuality is? I actually really don't like any of the date justs, like any of them. And the Wimbledon,
None.
nah, there's not. They don't make a date just that I particularly like or care about. You know why?
How about the motif dials?
It's generic. Okay, all right, you fucking got me. If only they would make that blue geometric one in 40, but they don't. They only make it in 36. But okay, kind of like that one in the palm frond. But these are just tricks of style, really, at this point. But the watch form itself.
Just want to mention that I did get you on the Datejust as well.
The palm fronts, that was like the worst dial ever.
I like that one.
I love it. If it's in 41, I would not think twice. I would pick it up right away.
Super chat CB $5. When I relax, I fall asleep and can't super chat. Relax format is good for my credit card.
Relax format is the dumbest fucking thing that came out of Archieverse. I cannot believe it's fucking almost like telling you don't fucking bother watching this live stream.
Yeah, you need some clickbait like discussing watches in a completely out of control, freak out environment.
Yeah.
You
Like
know?
crazy,
Yeah.
the crazy shit's gonna happen
Watch
tonight.
discussion
I
where
mean,
everybody's naked, running around like out of their minds. You know
what?
what's a label like that?
I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. But there's not a single human being on this panel at the current moment who I want to see naked. I'll be honest with you.
Well, no, I was just joking. I was joking. But you know, just
Don't lie,
What about
Mark.
Danny? What
Don't
about
fucking
Danny?
lie,
He can
Mark.
show you his diggler, his dogger, his
Let me just say
diggler.
that there are a few people in the watch world who I wouldn't mind. And I think we could start.
I know who is your favorite.
Go ahead. You tell me.
Jim Tingler.
You like the most. I'm not talking like a physically, like a who is good looking guy. Federico's partner. I forgot the name. John P.
So he's a nice looking man. He's a nice looking
Yeah,
man. But there's somebody who
I can be a gay like this, man. I can act gay. I can do this.
I gotta say, John P is like my runner-up for Mr. Watchman Naked of the Year. But he's the runner-up, and he will only serve in the event that the winner cannot fulfill his duties. And the winner, the only hint I'm going to give you, is not in North America. That's all I can
North
tell.
America.
Is it me?
Adrian Marcus.
That's all I
Adrian
can
Marcus.
It's me, innit?
I'll let you know if I hear his name, but that's all I got for
I don't know if I actually gonna know him. I don't know if I would know him.
Yes, you would.
All
He's not-
four.
Super chat. EDH 614 $2.
Not in
Talking
enough trade
IT
block.
career depression in a relaxing format.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of that relaxing format. So who do you think, Archie? Who do you think is that good-looking YouTuber, watch YouTuber that is not from US? The best-looking one.
ArchieLuxury. Unwatchable.
You know, I got to tell you, it's that guy, Caseback Watches. Caseback.
I don't know who's
the
that.
German crowd.
Yeah.
The crowd.
I don't
He
know.
kind of has this Christoph Waltz thing going for him.
I love Caseback Watches. He's awesome, man. The German guy, he's fantastic.
Yeah.
So we know who,
Yeah.
now we know who Bear's first choice will be, but we're still talking about more.
No, I love his content, man. The guy is interesting. He actually has got a very good content.
Here's the Goldberg.
You
Here's
could
the
look at this
Goldberg.
content for hours and examine this content very carefully.
Is it Marcelo?
I honestly don't. Probably when you tell me, I will know. But I
want to
can't.
see my wiener? No, you don't. I'm not going to show it. It's very hairy and small.
Marcelo?
Just tell us. Just tell us, Marky. Just tell us.
Nope. I can't do it. It's gonna take at least $100 worth of accumulated super chat for me to reveal my secret YouTube celebrity watch crush.
Crush.
TGV.
Yeah.
No.
TGV.
We got a big old.
You know what?
super chat.
Actually, TGV, when he was in the hospital with the collapsed lung and he was on the verge of death, he looked like, you'd want to like sort of unplug him and do him at the same time. But no.
Do you want to unplug him, unplug him?
We got a
There you
special
go.
super chat here from Patel Philippe. $55.
Woo!
$55
Imagine what the PayPal
Canadian.
Okay.
We
Volume's
are 1
going
hour
down.
in. That means it is time to appreciate the punters in the chat. That makes this show great. CB, Toyota Mo, Jimmy, Nelson Oliveira, Mike the Milkshake, Mobster, EDH 614, Pork Chop, Anthony N, Breitling, Watch Time, and Pavel Powie, and Joseph D. Thank you so much. The zeal is in the house.
Let's give him some bees and bears and shit like that, man. Let's
No,
get it
He
hype.
didn't mention himself in the email, so we don't technically have to. See,
Give him
We'll
some
give him
sort of
gummy
animal.
bear.
Bees, bears, cow.
There we go.
Gummy
That's
bear.
Gummy
That
bear.
is just this is the best picture of bear. You know, it reminds me of like Mussolini or like a dictator, just like fucking fuck you all. Rah! Fucking badass.
That's a good one. That's
Just
a good one.
just absolutely not Tito. I would like to point that out
Super
very
chat.
clearly. Not Tito.
Super chat. We got another super chat in here. We've got a super chat in from Thomas Burnett, £5. Take the Speedy and Daytona out of the equation. What chronos do the panel really like? IWC, Zenith, Omega Bullhead, Breguet overseas, Breguet, Vacheron overseas, Breitling, etc. For me, I got to tell you, Hillbilly, Tourbillon, Zenith, Open Heart Bear.
No.
Yeah, for me, it's going to be between Breitling Pistachio and the Zenith Tribute 1969. And Brigade Type 20.
Absolutely, the Zenith B01 movement. And Pistachio is a good one.
What Zenith? You mean
I would
the Breitling B01 movement?
But you know what? Zenith has got a nice skeleton titanium.
Breitling
Yeah.
806 1959 reedition. All day, every day. Breitling
Which one?
806 1959 reedition.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I like the Breitling, the new Breitling that they came out with. That's
And,
Super.
and
Here we go. We got a super chat here. Thomas Joseph D, $5. Mark Goldberg needs to do a F, Mary, kill for watch dealers. YouTubers.
Well, you know, you
So-
just got to give me 3 names, and then we got this. But
Okay, so super chat, Joseph D, super chat 3 names. So each one can super chat 3 watch dealers. Will be horological MK
right
with Mark Goldberg.
F, Mary, kill. I will do it for you guys.
well,
Super chat the
watch
name.
dealer. I'll
No.
give you-
They need
No,
to super chat.
near.
chat.
Clyde is quite right. We've got to super chat these.
But Joseph is a good guy. I don't want to take advantage of Joseph. I really think we should do it
Hey,
for
look
Joseph.
at this. Look at this super chat. $55 from the boss.
Can you calm down? Can you calm down? Let's help Joseph here. Joseph has been great
we
supporter. Okay,
Hold on.
Hey, the
We
come
like-
on, go. I'll give you Roman Sharp.
New.
Timepiece.
Joseph D can set the Joseph D. Give me 3 names and you got it.
But not super chat. Doesn't have to be
Okay,
super.
but if
of
anyone
course not.
else,
He's already super
anyone-
chatted.
but anyone else can super chat 3 names.
That's also correct, Clyde. Right. So Joseph D, you got this. You just give me 3 names. Put it in the comments.
And
I would be
Archie,
happy to answer it. Anybody else?
go
$5.
take your pee.
Yeah, we won't need you for a while.
Yeah, we don't need you.
We got something
Actually,
going
I
on.
might actually do that if you don't mind.
Super
Yes.
chat.
No, you have a big super chat now to pay
Super chat.
attention.
Patel Philly,
Oh, yeah.
$55. G Gadwa. Davey 85. LA Methwich. Laura Connor. Mick. RPM. J Wright. Juco Ted. Darth Negus. Neo, Hello Humanity, RC Robinson San,
Darth
Yankee
what?
Doodle,
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
RC Robinson San, Yankee Doodle, DP, Big Owls Gold and Watches, Thomas Burnett. Never forget the chat, Archie. Let's go!
Keep going.
And there's
Yeah,
another
afterwards, I got a quick question for Tan. When you're
Did
done,
you super chat? Did you super chat that question? Super chat from CB.
No, but-
Feel free to super chat. We got super chat.
Super
Super
chat,
chat.
CV,
Oh,
$10.
well, yeah,
Only
we'll let the
Archie
super
can
chats
come up
up.
with relaxed format to raise interest in his show. The second Oscar-winning idea is TG01, fake super chats in the other channel. brilliant marketing people in this community.
But listen, when TG01 doesn't work, there are PayPals, because you know what? PayPals are the way. PayPals,
Yep.
guys, you know what? Just get the PayPals. Nobody cares about Super Chats.
Okay, we got Joseph Deep. Somebody put his comment up. It was left at 54 after the hour. He's given me 3 names.
Okay.
Here we go. Teddy, Nico, and Watch Eric.
So I know now who's Teddy?
Teddy Baldassar.
Teddy Baldassar.
Okay, so Teddy Baldassar. Nico. Oh God, this is a horrible set of selections here. I want to kill them all. Shit.
No, don't kill
Well, okay.
Teddy. He's a nice, Nico is nice guy too.
Give me a minute.
No,
Teddy
man,
will treat you right. You should probably marry him.
wait, you can still that's not an impediment.
This is really. This is like Sophie's choice here. Hold on.
Okay, no, look. Teddy,
Here's
fuck
the problem.
Mary Kill. You fuck Teddy because you want to fuck him to death. Okay. You too. Nico.
Okay, look.
Nico. Well, no, actually, watch Eric. He has a successful business, and he's a watch dealer. So you would marry him.
All right, come on. No, that's not it. Okay,
fuck-
look.
and then
Clyde,
fuck him to death.
are you marrying or fucking any of them, or is it me?
Well,
So-
no, you could actually
For God's sake, Cliver, shut the fuck up and let Goldberg answer the fucking question.
Thank you. Okay, so I've got this figured out. Okay. So wait, I forgot what I was gonna do. Hold on.
God damn it.
This is really tough. Okay. This is awful. But I'm gonna fuck watch Eric. And I gotta say, Eric, you're not precisely my type. And I think probably I would need like zip ties and chloroform to get him to submit. Because he's a big manly Cuban dude. And I don't know if I could handle this all on my own. But I gotta say, the reason that I'm gonna fuck watch Eric and not Teddy is that I'm gonna marry Teddy, but I'm gonna marry Teddy with the full knowledge that I can divorce him, and I'm gonna kill Nico. So, but like I gotta say, this is a very imperfect scenario here because there's nobody that I really want to either fuck, marry, or kill. Well, I might actually prefer to kill all of them. No, I like watch Eric, but I don't want to fuck him. But I have to fuck him because I got to kill Nico and marry Teddy. So sadly, that's my.
Wow,
set.
man, you got a serious situation going on.
I do.
I thought you'd have a lot more fun with Nico, and you'd have to kill Watch Eric. Just
No, I gotta
because
kill
you have
Nico.
to kill him.
No, Nico. I gotta kill Nico. I couldn't talk to Nico for more than 5 seconds.
What about Paul Thorpe? What about Paul
No,
Thorpe?
no.
You like
guys.
him, or is he too old for you?
No.
Well, first of all, Mike,
Be right back, guys. Be right
you
back.
got a super chat if you want to know my feelings
Yeah,
on this.
exactly.
Okay,
Thank
sorry,
you.
sorry.
Thank you, Mike.
Yes. Anyway, there we go.
We got
That's
another
all.
super chat here. I got another super chat here. I got to grab this super chat. This here is a super chat for Darth Negus. £2 super sticker. Super sticker from Darth Negus.
Thank you very much, man.
Dark Negus.
That was, by the way, really awesome. 2 awesome super chats from
Man, that was
from
tough.
Tenzil.
Yes.
No, I'm talking from Tenzil, acknowledging some really great people that are continuously supporting you, Archie. You should know every one of these people
Yes,
by
sir.
name, by heart. These are the people that make you who you are. These are the people that keep you going. And I'm very impressed with Tenzil acknowledging this group. You have another super chat from the godfather of the channel, CB. No, you don't. No, you don't. I made a mistake.
Okay, sorry. It's okay. It's okay.
Mark, if you had to do tickers or you had to do Marcelo because you had a knife to your throat, which one would it be?
I'm not answering any of these questions without a super chat. You people want to know about my proclivities, you gotta pony it up. Super chat.
Yeah.
Here we go. ED Hate 614. This show powered by Pride and Pinion. Pride and Pinion.
I think more opinion than pride, but okay. Well, I'm with you, ED.
More like Hyde and
Super
opinion.
Super chat.
I just gonna say to you this, Marky. If you get to know Nico for real, you would change your opinion. Very nice guy.
Whoa. This is merely we're basing this entirely on minor, personality traits and mostly physical traits. You can fuck Nico up there. You can fuck Nico all you want. I mean, look, you can roll it in flour, look for the wet spot, roll them in cornmeal, fry them in flour, eat them up. You do what you want to do, but I gotta say, I like pretty guys.
What is with you gay people and chubby men? You don't like chubby guys?
I'm not a chubby chaser. I need a chubby chaser, but I am not a chubby chaser. I like pretty men. I like men who look like Brad Pitt on a good day. I need men who look like what was his name and what was his face? You know who I'm talking about.
Wait, Brad Pitt is an Okie, right?
No, the one. Well, I don't care. I like whatever he is. I'd have held him down at Legends of the Fall. You know what?
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio, 1997 Titanic, all the way up through the beach. Come on. I mean, even the Revenant. I would even take the Revenant, Leonardo DiCaprio. What is wrong with you people giving me Nico? Please.
Here we go.
Okay,
CB,
okay.
$5. We love gay men. We love straight men. We love gay women and straight women, provided they support the pontiff.
Exactly.
CB.
Exactly.
And we've got JDIDX, $5. Adrian Barker, faceless voice from Watchfinder, and Watch Gringa.
That would be for you, Marky.
Yep.
I like to watch Gringa.
So do I.
Very
She's
cool.
sweet.
Faceless voice from
She's
Watch
charming.
Yeah.
Oh, this is kind of okay.
Can you just kill Barker? Please just kill the Barker. Please just kill the motherfucker.
I mean, I kind of want to, but the problem is, I mean, I would probably marry the Watch Gringa because, like, I'd love her. And not
she's so sweet, cute.
No, I love her, and her jaw is broken, so she can't talk that much. You know,
since her jaw's broken, she sounds more upper class now.
Honestly, right? So
it really does. She sounds like a damn near royal family.
Listen, I will marry the Watch Gringa, provided they do not unwire her mouth. As long as they leave her mouth wired, she's lovely. I love her. I love her channel. I love her whole vibe. Okay. And having seen Adrian and not seen the Watchfinder, I'm going to fuck the Watchfinder and kill Adrian. That's how that's going to go. You're welcome. Because with the Watchfinder, at least I can imagine. I got my imagination.
Well, actually, he has now the channel where he shows himself.
I see. Well, I haven't seen that, so I can't really say yet.
Yes.
But we'll see. But nobody knows my secret celebrity YouTube crush as of now. And let me tell you what, that's going to take $100.
I think it's Marcelo.
Yeah, well, you could think that all you want, but I'm telling you what, it's like $100.
Hey, Mark, I find you very
Moreover, I hope nobody pays it because I'd really rather not reveal my
Is it that Australian guy from
I'm sorry, did you super chat $100, Bear? I thought not. Therefore, let's move on.
Okay, you're right.
Fucking $100. I'd shag you for $100. Fucking never mind. Send
Listen.
Super chat from DP, Archie from DP.
Double penetration.
Double penetration.
There
Yeah.
we
DP.
go. Super chat from DP. $10. Mark, more importantly, what watch will you be wearing?
By the way, you'll notice he's wearing the date just with the blue Romans. Classic.
Yeah, I am not. I don't know that. I'm
No,
showing you my watch. Can you all tell what it is? Can anybody?
No,
tell
what
me?
are you holding?
Can you
up
put
there,
in full screen? Can we see the full
Hold
screen?
on. I need to get rid of the stupid virtual background because that's.
It looks very shiny.
No, you're good. You're good. Here. Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice.
Do we know what it is, guys? Can you tell from this angle? You know.
Is that a 43 Sea Dweller?
The 42 Sea Dweller. Yeah.
Back to isn't it?
Ding 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 ding. Yes.
That's the
right.
best
Wait.
big watch. Best big
You know
watch
what?
by far.
Wait.
Submariner. It's like a super Submariner. Where's like a super sub?
Yeah.
Fantastic watch.
I've got
Fantastic
the
watch.
James Cameron,
Ooh.
and it's a little bit bigger, but
Yeah, my girls.
I think
I have
the 43 is the
I have
perfect
to say, I have the
size.
James Cameron also. This you can use as a daily wear. The James Cameron you cannot unless you've got 7 3/4 inch.
Whoops.
Well, we know who that is, don't we, Mikey?
I gotta take a call, man. Hey, Chingo. I'm selling a knife, man. You want to buy it? Okay, man. Fuck you. Chingo, motherfucker.
Super chat.
Super chat. We got another super chat here. We'll just get this down here. Now we've got another super chat here. Wasn't it coming up? It's coming up. JD 90 ARS. Fike me dead. This topic is even worse than Loris.
I agree.
Loris.
Let's get out of my sex life, people. Let's get out of this. I agree completely.
That Submariner looks amazing there today. That's a beautiful watch.
It's a sea dweller. It's not a Submariner at all.
Oh, it's a sea dweller.
Where have you been for the last 5 minutes, Archer?
I thought I saw a.
There's just been a big screen showing it.
Sea dweller.
Beautiful.
Got a whatchamacallit, helium release valve.
Sorry. You're right, because I saw the reason I fucked it up was I saw the Cyclops, but that's correct. The 43 has the
they now have the Cyclops.
Sorry. You're right. Yes.
And you didn't fuck it up. You fiked it up. Please.
Fiked it up. Yes. Jesus. Yeah. Beautiful.
It is a bit confusing, and I do have the deep sea sea dweller, the James Cameron, to which Mikey also referred. I've got the Mark I, and I do like it, but it's not the easiest daily wear. Whereas this 43 millimeter is a bit thinner. Really, the problem with this deep sea is the thickness of the thing at like 17 point something. So this is an easier daily just because it's not as thick.
I thought you liked the big thick ones.
Well, you thought that, Clyde, but But I like you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Hold it. Whoa.
Did you know Vice has gone bankrupt? Did you know that? Yep. Vice, Vice News?
Yes.
What is that?
I thought they're kind of like they were very famous internet sort of news sort of thing. It's kind of they had some interesting sort of articles. I always used to like Vice. They run a YouTube channel. You watch Vice? Vice has some great stuff.
Yeah, especially their trips to North Korea.
Yeah, and they had that other guy who would do the 1-star reviews. He was on Vice as well, wasn't he? The 1-star guy.
Vice, isn't it?
Yes.
But incest is.
Yeah, I think that's kind of sad, isn't it? Vice is gone.
Super chat.
It's Thomas Burnett, £5. Favorite integrated bracelet watch: Royal Oak, Laureato, Nautilus, Ingenua, VC222, Alpine Eagle, Streamliner, Antarctique, King Midas, and Rare Birds. I got to tell you, let me have one stab at this. I would say Ingenua. Okay, for me, Ingenua. Bang per buck, great watch. 3227. Bear, best favorite. You're going to say the Alpine Eagle, or you're going to go for the Laureato?
I'm going to put them in the order how I like them. So I would say Royal Oak, number 1. VC222, number 2. Actually, no. Royal Oak, number 1. Nautilus, number 2. VC222, number 3. Then I'm going with the Antarctic. Then I'm going with the Laureato. Then I'm going with the Alpine Eagle. Then I'm going with King Midas. And then I'm going with Rare Birds.
We got a new guy in the chat there, Bear. What do you think of this guy down? Oh, you can't see that, can you? I'm not really convinced he's real. That's the only problem, I'm afraid.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Got a guy called Wiz down below.
It's a repeating little
Wiz.
I think it is, don't you? I think it's fake.
It's repeating video.
Wiz. with.
So
What about that
yeah,
Rolex?
I don't know all of these watches, but
Rolex Oyster Quartz.
Sorry?
I know
They
I
had an
know
integrated bracelet.
I know integrated bracelet wise,
Bracelet.
the Royal Oak, because just the way that they integrate the bracelet is like kind of unrivaled. The Nautilus probably second. The VC222 third, and then the others I'm not familiar with, so I can't comment on them.
Should I let this guy on, Bear, or not? What do you reckon?
To what do you, I have no idea what you're asking me. I
can't
don't
see
see anyone. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
There's a mystery person who's wanting to log
Hey.
on. He's in the.
Oh, let's find out.
What you doing?
Who the fuck are you?
It's Aaron Fletcher with a penis.
I don't understand. Siri, what?
Hey, Wiz, you're on the channel now. Say something.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.
Yeah, I don't think that's real.
Yeah.
No worries.
It's like
That's
those spam
okay.
calls.
Bear,
If
sorry,
they-
you were saying there. What's your favorite? I'd have to say, Bear, the
Royal Oak for sure. Royal Oak is the one that
original.
everybody. Yeah, I don't even know original. It's the one that everyone aspires to be from that perspective, right?
Yes.
That's how I see it.
Mhm.
I love them all. I actually, except rare birds. I don't fucking love rare birds.
So I'd
I
love to see that watch.
and I'm not really sure about King Midas either. It's a bit strange looking fucking watch. So I'm not big on King Midas either. Well, maybe I would like it. I don't know. But I love integrated bracelet watches. I really do. And all these, I would love to have this whole collection.
JJ
Yeah.
saying you're going to get porn bombed. Yeah, I reckon that guy's not real either.
Okay. Super chat.
Here we go. Super chat from CB, $5. One of the best integrated bracelets is the Octo Finissimo.
I like that too.
Bulgari Octo. I
Yeah,
hate that watch.
it's a great
I don't know. I
watch.
just fucking hate it, Bear. I still remember when Bulgari made that fucking aluminium garbage in the fucking. You remember that really with the black and the. You remember that?
I fucking love that.
I like
I love that. I love that thing. I really do. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's so retro. That's so cool, man.
I started liking it about 5 minutes ago.
Interesting movie. Interesting movie.
Which
I gotta
movie?
tell you, the Octo Finissimo. The Octo Finissimo. Fuck. Is Bulgari a luxury brand or not? What do you think?
Absolutely.
Fashion brand, isn't it? Like Gucci's a fashion brand.
What's the movement in that one?
You're
Patel,
trolling now.
The boss.
It looks wonderful. I mean, the
Patel
Octopus-
Philippe, $5.50. Archie, 3 reasons why the Rolex Submariner 41 date is better than the Larique Etude #1.
I've got 3 reasons.
I do too.
You go first, Archie, and then Bear.
Well,
and then...
I think the Submariner is just the most iconic sports watch in the world. Number 2, it's waterproof. And number three, I would have to say it's got loom.
And Bear, what about you?
Holds the value or increases in the value. Well, this thing is eventually going to drop to fucking nowhere. It is recognizable by every single human being on the face of Earth. While the Larique, people are going to stare at you like, what the fuck is that? And it just looks better on the wrist. That's all.
Okay, so all of you got it right, yet at the same time, I can't believe you're so far off the mark and you got it wrong. The 3 reasons that the Rolex is better, that the Submariner is better, are so obvious, I can't believe you missed it. And the 3 reasons are Rolex. And what else do you need? That says it all right there. Thank you very much.
Done. I agree. I can't argue with that point. It's Rolex, fuckers.
Rolex. That's why Rolex.
Earlier, when you were asking for three watch dealers, the answer,
Super
nobody
chat.
came up with it. It was David SW, David SW, David SW.
Yes, sir.
right.
Patel.
Patel Philippe, $5.50. Clyde, 3 reasons why the Larique Etude #1 is better than Archie's Paddock 5196.
Oh, I could tell you why. But you first, Clyde.
Well, number one, as for the Larique #1, Archie's not wearing it. That's a big positive for it. Number two, the 5196 is a little bit cheesy. It's a little nasty vinyl country by Patek. It's a small movement fit inside a large case. And number three, the Larique Etude has a lot of groundbreaking engineering in it. And meanwhile, the Patek 5196, it's pretty plain Jane. It's pretty basic. It's basic.
Those are 3 pretty good reasons, but I got 3 better reasons. Number one, Bill Sanders, and you can actually have lunch with Bill Sanders as opposed to you can't have lunch with Patek Philippe. Number one. Number two, the beret. And number 3, it smells like mothballs, just like Bill Sanders. So,
Ooh.
Well, actually, did you see they had the collector conversations this Sunday? Did you notice that with Michael Kolb? Did anyone watch that?
I watched it today, actually.
Yeah. You notice, though, he didn't even bring it up, but actually Ron Govberg was bringing up the Larique with Michael. And if you look at his collection and you look at compare his collection to literally everyone else on this channel or on this panel, certainly, including myself, there's no comparison. Well, except I have. Yeah.
CB has a better collection.
Super chat.
Here we go. Super chat from RPM, $7 Californian. Mike the Snake, which bike is better value? Yamaha Tenere 700 or Honda CRF 300L? I'd say the Honda.
I'm not familiar. The CRF is a dirt bike, if I'm not mistaken. 4-stroke. That's what the F stands for.
You said
so, and the Yamaha Tenere 700, they don't make many 700cc dirt bikes. So I'm not familiar with that model. So I cannot really give you a decent answer until I've seen both.
There you have it.
I've never even heard of the Tenere Yamaha Tenere 700. It might be one of their 3-cylinder models. I'm not sure. The Honda CRF 300L, that's like a middle-sized dirt bike, if I'm not mistaken. So I'd probably say the Yamaha, but that'd just be guessing. And Tan, you know what I just found out today is Ken Block passed away in January. Tan would know who this guy is. He made YouTube history with his car and his driving, with his Gymkhana videos. Everybody's seen the Gymkhana where he just goes sideways ripping through. He did a San Francisco one. And he goes around, circles around somebody walking, and just like goes flying sideways through everything, and does these big jumps. And he built that car called the Hoonicorn, a '65 Mustang that was like insane twin turbo. Anyways, Ken Block, he started DC Shoes, the company, and died at 55 in a snowmobile accident.
Bear, do something, Bear. Jesus Christ.
Just something I just found out.
Thank you. Yeah. So thank you. How about the newly issued Seiko Snoopies? They're out today.
I'm sorry, Bear, but I had to slap you twice hard across the face to wake you up from that.
Here's Pavlov's response. Car guy discovers Ken Block died 5 months ago.
Sorry, Mike.
Damn.
Sorry. Here we are. So, how about those watches, guys?
I want to do I want to do the unboxing. I have a new watch that came in today.
Do you?
I want to do. Yeah.
Has anyone super chatted for this to happen?
Yeah. Well, I want $20 to unbox. It's going to be proper unboxing. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to go into details.
Is it a
If
luxury?
anybody wants to, well, don't ask those questions. I mean, you might not want to like the answer.
Well, that means it's not a luxury brand. It's a tool watch. That's what I'm guessing right now.
$20. I'm going to do the unboxing. I bought it. It came in today. It waited for me at work.
I mean, Bear, do you have any watches that are worth under like $3,000 in your collection?
Unfortunately, I have too many, if you ask me.
Yeah, you and me both. Then we're looking at about a $2,000 tool watch here, aren't we?
Yeah, I don't even know what to tell you. But if anybody wants to see it,
let's see it, guys. Pony it up.
$20 and I'll do it. By the way, during my recovery, I bought 3 watches.
Wow.
3 watches. These are three watches that I bought.
Wow. Full screen. Let's get that up full screen.
We got the Tudor 54. We have
the Gerard.
What's that shitter?
Gay. And we got the 40mm Explorer 1. Far out. Somebody loved you, Bear.
Yeah. And honestly, I love them all. I actually love them as watches. I really love them as
watch roll, Bear. Nice watch roll. Who's that by?
You have to take a jackhammer. You have to take a jackhammer.
Are we going to read super chats, or are we just going to sit here and play with ourselves?
Super chats. Yes, sir. We got a super chat from Patel Philippe, $11. Archie, I will give membership if you can answer these, if you can get these answers right. WUT and
what annual
calendar did I own? He owned the 5035 with the Italian disc.
The Luigi dial.
Which punter comes on screen and screams incoherent comments on the stream? Powie! Powie! Powie!
Powie! Powie! Powie!
Which watch did Mark influence me to buy?
There were like 3 of those. This is an obscure one, though. This is a very obscure.
What?
What? You don't know?
I mean, like I could think of like maybe 3 of them, but like, what do you think, Bear?
What watch did?
I mean, I know one, and it's a shitter, but like there was another couple.
Well, you see, the thing is, he could be talking about the shitter. There's no way of.
Well, that's definitely one's a shitter.
Yeah.
I got no idea. Give me some choices. I can at least
him out.
Make it a multiple. Give me a multiple choice.
Give him a multiple, Mark.
Well,
give him multiple.
Alexa, notification.
The one I think that Tan is thinking of, I did wear today for like less than 5 minutes before ripping it off my wrist and putting on, the Rolex. But that would be the Seiko Blue Lagoon. I think that's the one that Tan is talking about. But I feel like there were another couple watches involved. But I think that's the one that Tan is talking about, is the Blue Lagoon.
I think you're right.
Did you know that, Bear? Did you know that one?
Yeah, I love that watch. There we go. He just bought the membership. So the answer is correct.
There we go.
He just bought the... So Archie, can you please read the people that are receiving the gift from 10, and then we'll jump to Super Chat. Please, can you read the people receiving the gifts?
Yes, sir. We got the gifts. 5 memberships just came in. The people receiving the memberships. Let's have a look here. We've got Joseph D got a membership. RPM got a membership. J Gray's Sweater got a membership. Mr. Skydweller and JDIDX.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
I'm a little bit nervous because it's a CB that's paying $20 because he's gonna be disappointed.
CB
I
would
wish
never
it
be
was.
disappointed with you. CB
Oh.
would never be disappointed with
Well,
you.
I don't
Bear.
know. I suggested that it was a $2,000 shitter, so let's see what we got.
No, it's not even. It's not 2,000.
Not
Of
even.
course.
It's a FIBO.
Do it.
A Seiko. That's a Seiko.
Oh,
Seiko or Citizen, maybe.
Super chat from Neo, by the way.
Super chat.
Neo $5. The separatists are following Admiral Medium Legend Toyota Mo. We will no longer super chat until Archie starts to work for JJ. I work for JJ already. JJ's cool.
Yeah.
We love JJ.
Yeah. Yeah.
We love JJ.
All right, let's get that Citizen out of the box.
General Toyota Mo.
I feel like that's a Seiko.
Does Citizen even make a mechanical watch?
Oh, it looks a bit cheap, Bear. It looks cheap. It looks cheap, Bear.
That's your standard Seiko box.
It's just plain old cheap and nasty.
Oh, when did you get this, Bear?
Oh, wait. It's a chronograph. It's that black and white Panda chronograph is what that is. No? Get the fuck out.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes, it is! I called it. There we go.
You know me too well.
That's actually quite nice, Bear. That's quite nice.
Yeah,
Very
I've seen
short.
So the
How
one
much was that, Bear?
$550 US.
Yeah.
Automatic.
Been in my eBay and Amazon carts for like 6 months.
Quartz.
No, not automatic. This is the solar bullshit.
Solar. The solar.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, wait,
so
Bear, is
cool.
that the new one with the red seconds hand? Is that the new one?
No. I actually wanted this one because this one looks more like Daytona.
Yeah. But the thing is, the new one has loom, and that one has very, very limited loom.
I don't care. I wanted to actually have something that looks like Daytona. That's all.
I feel like you need to turn it back in.
Yeah.
Don't you have a Daytona? You do. You have a Daytona.
Yeah, but I want.
Now he's
I
got
want
a
more. I
lookalike.
want to. Yeah, I want to put them next to each other. I want to play. I want to hoard.
I
I want
understand.
to. I don't have it sized yet.
Well, you'll have to
But,
give us a report on that watch because I've resisted buying it over and over and over again. But it's
So
literally-
you did look at it, right? You
It's in my
were
cart.
intrigued.
Listen, it is in my eBay cart right now. It's been there for
See,
like 3 months.
yeah, no, same here. So it's not sized yet, but it's 39 millimeter. I like that.
Ah.
No, it's nice. It's a Panda, and it's solar. The only thing that you can complain about is the date window is a little small and it's a little deep, But
Yeah.
other than that, it's real nice, real nice.
It
Yeah,
looks just like a
Great
like a
for the
Panda.
money. It's got a tapering bracelet. It's got quartz accuracy. The design is fantastic. That 24-hour you sub
more
that is weird,
I make
but
more sense than that damn Zenith.
it's a nice. It's a real nice piece for the money.
I think so.
It's
So
a Daytona-
CB, I hope you're not disappointed. But yeah, I wanted to try it out.
CB $5. Sometimes it is all it takes to scratch the itch.
100%.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I have incoming? I have a Citizen
Oh,
inbound. So we all have
That-
bad habits.
We have a. Is it a hobby or is it?
Oh, it's an illness. This is a sickness. Think about it. Citizen
Bear, can I see the clasp?
Pro Drive Hulk. I
Well,
mean, I
you-
have the real Hulk. Why do I need a $300 Citizen ProMaster Quartz Hulk? But I want one. That's why. Can't help
Well,
it.
I owned a James Cameron, and I bought this.
Here we go.
Seiko.
Neo, $5. Bear, I want to buy a watch that looks like Diego, the fake bull pooper. Which watch should I get?
Apparently, I have the same fake watch, so maybe I can sell you mine.
Mikey, I love your James Cameron. I have one too, and I love it. I love that one.
Well,
What's
this
that?
is not a James Cameron. This is a Seiko.
Yeah, I love Seiko. I probably got 7 of them.
I love Seiko too, but this one has the same fading blue to black dial as my James Cameron. That's why I bought it. Just like
What bracelet is that, Mikey?
it's an Uncle Seiko bracelet.
Okay, it's that wire in the middle. Real
Yeah,
cool.
it's a wire mesh in the middle and dog bones.
Oh, wow.
I really like this bracelet. I bought it aftermarket. I have the original. It came with the watch, but I got this because it was just a doppelganger for my James Cameron.
Nice.
Just as Bear bought his because it's a doppelganger for his.
Well, Bear's 100% right. Sometimes you just want to hold them next to each other and play with them like they're your GI Joes,
or double fist it and just go, yeah, like.
No, not double fisting. That I'm more of just
I'm
observing.
Watches, not like that.
Okay, who knows?
I know you're talking about watches. What the fuck you think I'm talking about? I like the idea that they make something that looks kind of nice. That's all.
You guys know the difference between the Schwarzkopf and the Fidel Castro, because they're both double fisting, but they are different.
It's on the Schwarzkopf is on two different wrists, and Castro is on the same wrist.
That's right.
Very clever.
Correctamundo.
Just buy it, Marky. Just buy it.
You sir.
You'll have fun.
I have too much garbage coming in, so we'll see. Eventually, I'll break down and do it. I'm sure.
I have a box with just garbage watches.
Yeah,
and
garbage. Bear, they stole my garbage as well, Bear. The burglars stole my garbage.
You know what, though? That was a kindness. Listen, I probably have $10,000 in garbage. And when I look at them, I don't know if it makes me feel happy that I have so many watches to rotate, or if it makes me feel like cheap and nasty, like I just ate a complete bucket of chicken wings and now I feel like a little queasy. I really don't know.
Is there any of them that actually manages to remain to be loved, to be actually watched, that you kind of like, it's cheap, but I fucking love it.
Yep, absolutely. So the Blue Lagoon, that Seiko Blue Lagoon, I was,
Isn't that a turtle?
I love that. It's a turtle. And then I have 3 different Seiko sawtooths, which are all quartz, but I love Seiko sawtooth. It's like, they're crazy nice for the money.
Yeah.
I have my Orange Monster. And
I love Orange Monster. It's so cool.
I dearly love that.
Okay, I have a shameful admission to make, and that is I bought the homage to the Orange Monster because I couldn't get the Orange Monster. So I bought the Heimdall, which is actually better than the Orange Monster because it has sapphire instead of mineral crystal. But it's basically, and you know what? I sliced myself open on the bezel, turning it, because it has that very, very sharp edge, and I probably needed a stitch because it's a shrouded bezel, but the edges of both on the Monster and on the homage are like extremely, they're like razor sharp, but you literally can cut yourself if you're not mindful when you're turning.
I ordered another Panda shitter from my AD actually.
What is that?
The PRX Panda.
Oh, that's nice. That's a nice watch.
It's actual money, though. That's the only problem. It's kind of real money, that one.
Yeah, that's not. He's gonna obviously help me out a little bit and whatever. Yeah. But I am on a kick of the cheaper Pandas. You go through that motion, like you start looking at.
You go through like a GMT phase, a Panda phase. It runs in phases. Diver phase.
Yeah.
And one day you get up and you realize I spent 10 grand on crap. Like 15 even, maybe. Like garbage.
The Tissot, the funny thing is, Bear, the Tissot itself there, I think it's quite an honest watch. The problem with Oris is shooting too high now. They've fucking priced themselves ridiculous.
Well, the Oris wants to compete with Tudor, and they cannot do that.
No.
I mean, if you want to go orange, you got to go Doxa.
CM Punk, $2. I'll get you to read that. Dobra Veš Bear. Are you a Red Star?
Dobro večer, Bear means good evening, Bear. Dobro večer is good evening. Are you a Red Star or Partizan guy? I am Partizan guy. I am hardcore Partizan guy, 100%. So, thank you very much for your question. I appreciate that. It's not been a good year for us, by the way. We did great in the basketball, but football, we suck.
Oh, we got that one. Excuse me. Excusez-moi.
Thank you, CM Punk 83. Thank you very much. Yeah, so Panda.
We got Phoenician Cedar in the crowd. Look at that Panda. Yes.
So what cheap pandas do you guys like?
That's the
What
one.
do
We
you?
bought the good one.
Tudor.
I like the Zenith Panda. The Zenith.
Oh, Zenith for sure.
That was expensive,
That's-
but that's not a cheap Panda. But is
That's
it?
the point. I mean, if you're not going to get a Rolex, you got to spend like you want to spend like cheap money to buy a sort of like a Panda scratcher.
I had
Because
that one. I had that one, but I'll be honest with you, it's a nice watch. I just could not handle the bracelet and clasp.
their bracelets are actually really not the Zenith bracelets are not satisfying. They feel cheap and thin, and their clasps are kind of jingly. They're well fitted, but there is just something about the gauge of the metal, the thickness of the metal, that is designed to like maybe save weight, but they just therefore feel cheap. You know?
Yeah, Richard brought another on. I had that one and I liked it. The only thing, it was very Hamilton Intramatic Chrono, also Panda. I had that one. The only problem with that, it's too thick and very, very noisy.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a panda, a fake
Hey,
panda.
Bear, does Seiko make a mechanical?
Hey, Archie, it's Michael Snake here again. I ever tell you about the time I sliced myself open? Well, I was shagging a bird on plane toilets, Mile High Club. Anyway, it slipped out to the courty toilet roll holder with fucking blood everywhere.
Patel
Like,
Philippe, $5.50. $5.50. Archie, give us your best Powie impersonation. Wow! 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 Wow!
So going back to, it's actually a very nice watch. Why did Archie drop off?
Because that's what he does. He comes on and he just.
Oh yeah. Yes. You're right,
shtick,
Archibald.
That was part of the
Shtick.
impersonation there. I get it.
Yeah.
Hey, Bear,
that's a nice Hamilton.
Quick question, Bear. Does Seiko make a mechanical Panda imitation? Only in solar quartz.
Not modern. I mean, sure, you probably could find something. You know how Seiko's got a whole bunch of stuff, but nothing modern that would be. That would fucking be popular. That would be.
Second question is: does Citizen make a mechanical watch at all?
Of course,
they do.
Citizen has. Citizen has some of the high-end watches too. I mean, Citizen can go in very high in the price for mechanical watches.
I've never researched the brand. I've only seen them at Macy's, and they're all quartz. So I just kind of like, whoop. Bypass.
Yeah, because Macy's is not going to push the brand. It's not really, you know what I mean.
Yeah. They got a lot of nice Seikos usually. You know, decent a variety of mechanical Seikos, and they used to carry Tag Hour. They still may. I called and they could order me a Heuer caliber 11 if I wanted. And so I think they still carry Heuer or Tag Heuer. But anyways, thank you for answering my questions.
Oh, no problem, my friend. No problem. I'm trying to find the Citizen that I'm talking about.
You're going to go with a fake Panda. That would be the one.
Full screen, please.
Full screen. Get this baby up here now. Oh, sorry.
Not me. Him.
The dog trainer.
Oh, that's a fantastic watch. Oh, that's.
One, you know what? This one's actually
that watch.
It has great sentimental value because this one actually is impregnated with Rancher DNA. The Rancher has.
Rancher sold it too. That's a beautiful watch. I got a.
Is that a Tudor?
Yeah,
that's a Tudor Black Bay chronograph, which is a Panda.
It's the Diet Panda.
Diet Panda. It's actually one of the Tudor watches that you don't see sitting in a case.
It's very hard to get this one. It's still. And in fact,
they don't make many, Marky. They are not profitable for them. They're not profitable for them.
I called my AD and I said, "Can you get me one?" And I said, "Because a buddy is offering to sell me his," and he said, "You know what? Buy his because I don't know when we're ever going to see one." And he told me that he had quite a lot. Yeah. So. It's a very
Nice.
Yeah, that's a nice one. No, very, very nice.
Very nice.
And the loom is really good and has a date.
Ah.
Amazing. Guys, you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. We hear you.
Hey, Bear, you want one of those?
Wow.
You
Beautiful.
like it, Archie?
Bear.
I do. That's a nice watch. That very thick, but they're very thick. That's the only criticism.
It's not crazy thick, but it is a little. It's thicker than the Daytona, which is super thin. But
Is it based off the Black Bay 58?
It's not. It doesn't wear. It doesn't
Oh,
wear.
it's much thicker than Black Bay 58.
Well,
It's same
on.
thickness. It's the same thickness like Black Bay.
Let me get you an
Yes.
exact measurement. I don't think it's more than like
Bear.
14.
And,
Like
and what about the fake wobbly and bear? Have nice life. In fact, no, don't have nice life. Go screw up yourself.
It's
Go
14,
Jacob.
guys. It's only 14 thick, so it's 14.4. So it's not real thick. It's not 14.4, and it wears. It settles into the case. And by the way, that 14.4 includes, a double boxed crystal, right? So a lot of that 14.4 is glass. So it really doesn't wear big.
I think they still sell slightly over retail. You know that.
But
Bear.
you know if I put on like me.
The Tudor, that panda.
Hey, Ross.
Hey, Mike, how
Huh.
you?
There's another one at the AD close to me. Bear, do you want one?
Go get it.
I have
Huh.
one.
Hi, boss. What's buddy?
Thank you.
All right, not a problem.
Hey, Marcelo.
What's buddy? Attractive you sexually. That I don't know if you know. I don't know if I tell you.
Marshmallow, can you
What
Marshmallow? Can you please convince people to upvote, please? We need to upvote for the show. Can you help us out?
Okay, you fuckers. Upvote Archie Tenno, my best friend of years, and upvote. You not supporting the I was the pontiff, and I have a platona. Bear, have nice life, and no, don't have nice wife. Go scrap yourself.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, my friend.
Oh,
You
really?
know,
Hey, you hear
you
me,
know
buddy?
what yeah, we hear you really well. We hear you really well.
Amazing.
Oh,
That's not cheap watch. That's not cheap watch, Marky. That's a proper luxury watch. Luxury watch.
I'm enjoying. Makes me feel closer to the rancher.
There you go.
And you come my channel and like subscribe and super chat. Archie, I come your house, I buy you a new cardigan.
Look at Citizen just copying the OP41 in all its color.
Oh my God! Citizen just did that.
Yeah.
Oh, they pulled an Omega.
And guess who's gonna buy? Guess who's gonna buy it? You and I. You and I gonna fucking buy it.
You know what though? It's going to be cheaper, a lot cheaper than the Omega. Let me get your costs. Hold on, give me a second.
Oh yeah.
They look great.
They're all quartz, right? They have to be.
Mark, you have the Platona, Mark?
Are they wind up, hand wind?
They're automatics.
Oh wow. Citizen.
And, yes, they're automatics, and they
wow.
$450. I think those are great value.
Hey.
But of course they are. They completely, ripped off Rolex design cues, but they threw a date on there. Sapphire automatic, $450. What a great deal! So those are nice for people who want that OP41 look without spending.
Hey, well, my eyes have been opened because I never even gave Citizen a even half of a glance because I just thought they were all quartz and
no, they make a full range of automatics. They're like Orient and Seiko.
Hiya, Archie.
Yeah, okay.
Hiya, Archie. It's Lux Report here, your number one fan. As long as you send me $30 an hour for the rest of my boring life. Anyway, I better go now because I was boring and as stale as a 3-week-old piece of bread. Bye-bye.
Today's ArchieLuxury brought to you by Lobotomy Surgical Solutions.
Guys, this is how I say amazing.
You got to do something here, Bear. Wait. Help.
Actually, I just told you I have a new what's called Comex.
Wow.
It stopped telling time because it cut out it lazy.
It's so relaxed, super slow all the time.
Fuck me dead, Archie. Archie, you have a platona yet?
What's the political correct terminology for the slow adult these days? I've lost track.
Hey, buddy. I see we have a what's on the panel.
M360 is asking me to rescue this stream, but I fear that it is on. Here it is. Jump the shark.
Jump the shark.
Yeah. Well, the IQ. You got to boot a couple people off of this immediately, or just give up.
Yes.
Ooh, me.
Both the Wencher and the Goldberg, Doug Twain.
Yes, boot us first.
Yes, please.
I gotta say, there's some
ArchieLuxury live.
Can you do me a favor for Mikey?
Yes,
Because he showed the interest in Citizen.
Yes.
Could
bring
you
up the Citizen? Bring it up. Bring it up. I'm bringing up the website.
Hang on. Can you come down? Come down. Bring the Citizen 0200 automatic watch.
Okay.
Citizen 0200 automatic watch.
Yep.
Do they make it on a bracelet?
What on fuckers I go now?
Citizen 0200.
0200.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? The new one?
You're not gonna have it here. Just go and Google Citizen 0200. It's a limited edition. It's a Citizen watch. Just go a blog to watch. Go to blog to watch.
Yep.
Okay, and open that.
Oh,
blog to watch. Can you go blog to watch or? Okay, you can go monochrome watches either.
Okay, monochrome's okay with you.
Yeah.
Wow. What do you think, Bear? What's that logo?
Wow.
That's a Citizen logo. That's actually high-end Citizen. So scroll down, read a little bit, give some information.
Integrated bracelet. Nice integrated bracelet.
It looks very Genta-esque.
Super chat.
Very nice. Very nice. Thank you, Bear.
You're welcome.
Let's have a look here. What's the price on this baby?
Well, there's now some citizens
$6,000 US.
Oh man, okay. Well, I think in that range there might be some others that I'd be looking at.
Ooh,
but that is
$6,000. Holy shit, that's expensive, Bear.
Yeah, but they're on a level with Grand Seiko at that.
Yeah. You're right.
We got a super chat. Patel Philippe, $11. I'm glad I turned into the urban gentry tonight. Chuffed to bits, talking Citizen in a relaxed format. Bike me dead,
That
Archie.
Citizen cost more than your Santos, you fuckface.
Fake me dead. Archie, first Higgins defiles the great name of Patek, and now this.
Well, it's just a brief discussion of, and it'll be
If
over
you go blog to watch, you can actually see the movement. They actually show the movement of this watch.
Oh, really? So they really do go all out with it.
It's actually, in my opinion, better than Grand Seiko.
Oh.
Ah, okay. Oh. Well, my eyes have been opened. Yeah, very much so. Because I was just, I just skip right over Citizen and go straight to Seiko when it comes to that Midland range. And just because I thought that the only Citizens I've really seen have all been Eco Drive, Solar, Quartz,
These high-end Citizens are generally produced for the Japanese domestic market.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, do they have in-house movements, or like they're running a
movement? Oh, high-end in-house movement with high precision.
Citizen's big enough to make their own movement.
Vertical manufacturing.
Sure.
I heard Citizen makes the most watches. They make about 10 million watches a year, Bear.
Oh, yeah?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Now, Mike, are you in San Diego?
No. I'm in Northern California.
Okay.
The other California.
Gotcha.
They really are. There's been talk of splitting California into southern and northern because they're two very different places.
They just have to wait for the next earthquake. The earthquake's going to do that for you guys.
Yeah, but it goes lengthwise. It doesn't go across. It doesn't split it the way north and south does. It splits it east and west. And the west side's going to fall off into the ocean. So
east side.
Then we'll just have a really skinny California.
Gotcha.
I live on the San Andreas Fault, like directly on it, or a tributary of it. We've had many a quake where in fact, the 06 quake, the big one that took out San Francisco, the epicenter was here, right where I'm sitting in my town.
Bear, I got to ask you something, Bear.
Yes, sir.
Those 3 watches you've got in the box there.
Yeah.
Which one is your? So you got the Gerard Perregaux. These were all purchased new. They're new models. Of course they were.
Yeah.
What's your favorite? I'd have to go for the Explorer.
Yeah, of course, Explorer is my favorite.
What brand of watch roll is that, Bear?
I don't know. It's nothing expensive.
Nothing.
Just nice. I like it. I like them all. These 3 watches were purchased during my suffering.
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you sell any of those?
I kind of really like them all. This Tudor 54 is so cool. Very retro, very vintage reincarnation of the original 1954 Tudor. It looks beautiful on the wrist. Love the clasp. The Gerard Perregaux Laureato is the rebuy because I sold it once, so I don't think I'm going to make this mistake again. I really love the watch. It's a beautiful integrated bracelet, and I respect Gerard Perregaux. I'm not a snob who thinks it's just a Royal Oak copy. And the Explorer 40mm is actually, for a fat boy like me, perfect size.
Beautiful.
It looks nice.
Beefy boy.
I appreciate these watches. I actually really, I was looking at them because all my watches are in a bank, right? So I didn't have a time to go get anything from the bank. And this was all purchased during the time I was recovering, right? From my hip surgery. Mm-hmm. So I looked at that and said, you know what? I actually bought the watches I really love. It just happened that I love them all 3. I don't have any of these watches that I would say, oh, I want to get rid of it. This is
Super chat. Super chat.
Buyers regret.
Tell Philippe $5.50. This Tudor 54 is so cool, so retro. Love the clasp, love the size. Bear Clooney. Archie, your 5196 is girl-sized, you Fiker. Bear Clooney.
True.
I don't see any contradiction.
True. You got me. You got me. What am I going to say?
Size. You like the size?
I really, no, I like how it wears. I don't like the size because I'm going to be honest with you. I tried a Rado, Captain Cook in 37 millimeter, and it looked awkward. I didn't like it at all. I tried. This is how it's designed. How it's the lugs, the way it sits, is just done right. It's not about the size. It's how it looks on the wrist. Right?
Yeah, that's a fair point. It's not about the size. It's how it looks on the wrist.
Yeah.
Very, very. The funny thing is, you know, the original Submariner 5508, you know, the early 50s, no crown guard, they were 37 mil.
It's another thing. Yes, you're right. That's what probably.
And nobody says the girl size Rolex. No one says that.
Well, I did I say girl size Patek? Did I actually say that to you? I don't remember saying that. I used a different analogy. I call them old man watches.
Old man, yes.
And it's nothing to do with size. I don't like the straps. I don't like the dress watches. That's all.
Yeah.
Maybe I did say. I don't know, but it's not something. I don't usually use that expression. Girl size watches. I don't. No. So Archie, run the show, man.
Run the show.
Topic. Yeah.
Run the show.
I got to.
We're gonna lose the fighters. The numbers.
We're gonna lose the Panthers. We're gonna sink, Bear.
Yeah.
No. Actually, you're gonna sink.
Let me tell you this, Bear.
He will
that
watch.
3-piece. Could that be? I want to ask you this. Could that 3-piece be a perfect? That's it. That's a perfect set for somebody. You think about it. The Rolex is your. You know, that's your. Every man needs a Rolex. Your Tudor is your usable piece, and your dress kind of watch is the Lori. You know, that's a dress watch in modern sense.
Yeah.
What do you think? Isn't that a perfect 3-piece for a man to have?
No, it's not. This
Sports
is not
watch.
I just happen to love them, but it's a collection. It doesn't make sense.
Why is that?
Yeah, it's a nice trio, but
one brand per watch. One brand per watch. The Laureate is not cheap. It's not a cheap watch. It's $15,000.
No. Listen, they are overlapping like Tudor. I don't know, maybe. So you have a diver retro.
Clive was saying to me, Bear. Clive wants to cut down to 3 watches. Did you know that?
Yeah, sure.
He said
that's actually
everything you gain, you lose something. Less is more, and more is sometimes less.
All right,
what are you going to do,
us your,
Clive? 3 pieces.
Give us your 3-piece collection.
First piece would be the Urban Jurgensen.
Lyrique.
Urban Jurgensen. The second piece would be the Lyrique, and the third piece would be the 806 1959.
He really loves that watch, eh?
Yeah.
So you got your chronograph, you got your dress, and you got your
obscure
universal piece.
Yeah, office watch.
It's a good combo. I like it. Archie, your 3-piece.
3-piece. You know what, Bear? I honestly think sometimes in life we have too much stuff, and I'm seriously considering reducing.
Don't even
in my
elaborate.
case.
Just give me 3 pieces. Give me 3 pieces. Pick 3 pieces. Done. Get it done. Done. 3 pieces.
Explorer 2. Explorer 2. Bluesy.
How about
Speedy?
Nice. You got your TINT. You got your
diver. You got a chronograph. You got a dress watch in the Bluesy's a dress watch with the gold. You could argue that. Come on, society. We don't. Do you wear a tie? Do you wear ties much?
I'm going to ask Mikey the same question. 3-piece.
Yeah.
Pick it, Mikey. Pick 3 pieces.
41 millimeter sub, date or no date, either one. Just the newer 41.
Nice.
A newer Pepsi
Looking
for my
Nice.
GMT. And
Nice.
then maybe something along the lines of the overseas blue 3-hander.
Beauty. 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 Marky. Goldberg. He's not there. We'll ask him when he give us your 3-piece set. Give us your 3-piece set, Marky.
Like from current stuff that I have, or like dream shit.
No, don't do unattainable shit. The things that you possibly will have.
I mean, I gotta be honest. I am very partial to my gold sub because of that blue dial, blue bezel. I'm super partial to my Hulk because I just love Submariner.
You got blue and green.
And I got to pick like one more thing, I guess, of what I currently have. I'd have to pick the Panda because it's kind of tough. But that's a tough one because I got the turquoise OP41. So
three.
And which one?
Take out
Can
the
I
gold.
suggest?
Take out the gold sub, and because it's not so wearable, you know. So I'm going to go with Steel Stunners, OP41, and turquoise or Tiffany, Hulk, and then Panda. That's
So you have a diver, you have a dress, and you have a chronograph.
That's what I got.
Beautiful. Super chat from Tanzil.
Patel Philippe, $5.50. Fike off, Archie, you pussy. 3-piece. Paddock Aquanaut 5168G. That's the white gold. Paddock World Time Chronograph 5935A. And Paddock Perpetual Calendar 5236P.
He can be so obnoxious sometimes, Archie? This guy, Don't tell him, though.
The problem is that's not really affordable, you know, Bear. That's not that's quite expensive.
That's no shit. I did not know that. Fuck me, that. What's the value of those 3 pieces? Give me. Just guess.
300,000, 400,000, 300,000, 300,000.
There you go. U.S. dollars.
Yes, real money.
Yeah.
Thomas Burnett, £5. £5. Which is best pilot's watch? Do you think Type 20? That's the Breguet. Navi timer.
No. It's not Breguet. There's a whole series of Type 20 watches.
Yes, actually, you're right. What do you think is the best pilot's watch? Type 20, Navi timer, IWC Big Pilot, Blank Pane Air Command, Fortis Flieger, Breitling 806, Original Pepsi, etc.
Go ahead, Pontiff.
You know what? I got a lot of time. For I have to say, the 806 that Clivey's got is probably the best pilot's watch. Secondly to the Big Pilot with the onion crown. I love the onion crown. I love onions.
Yeah. Well, we're going pilots. IWC Big Pilot. That's like the epitome of pilot's watches. But
it's the only watch that actually has a pilot in a name.
Yeah, although
Right,
I really
right?
do. I really like the Breitling as well.
See, what is a pilot's watch? You know, the Air King. That's a
Navitimer.
pilot's watch because it was a high grade chronometer, not chronograph, chronometer.
Chronometer, exactly.
And the funny thing is, Bear, you realize in a lot of aircraft they still have manual. You got to wind the clock.
I'd like to hear Cliver's opinion on this question, if you don't mind,
Archie,
Clivey.
Go full screen.
Sorry.
Cliver, can you respond to the Thomas Burnett's question?
This is out of a modern jet or semi-modern, like 70s, 60s, late 60s jet.
60s jet. That was out of a modern plane, you know, the Spirit of St. Louis.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Cliver, can you respond to Thomas Burnett's question, please, to his super chat?
Navitimer. Navitimer simply it has a onboard functional flight computer on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So does Speedy.
No, it does not.
No, Speedy doesn't have that. No,
Doesn't it? It doesn't have the
not in the
scales.
same sense. No, not in the same sense. No.
Okay. Well,
All right, all right. Another super chat from John C.
John C. Thank you, John C, for your support there. $2. What's the average PP length of a Loris owner? I would say about 8 inches, Bear. What's wrong with that? I'll take that any day of the week.
So Navi, eh? Navi.
Hey, you think this is a little thick for my wrist?
It's a Bell and Ross.
Yeah, it's a Bell and Ross thick version.
Yes, yes.
What is your favorite Type 20 Cliver?
Oh, probably the Bergay, I think.
What would be your second?
I'd almost say the Longines.
You like him, eh?
Yeah. Well, I think it's the value and everything else like that. Yeah. And it's also
I was actually looking at some really cool Longines, to be honest with you.
Longines is that it's it still hasn't been hyped yet, but I think there's enough pieces there. It's waiting for it. It's waiting for
Zulu.
Yep.
Yeah, Zulu.
Mark's got a Zulu time. I'm looking at that. It's like, that's a gorgeous fucking watch.
I like it.
Available for nothing. Yep.
For a diver, I think that the Jaeger LeCoultre that Bear was wearing earlier is up there in the top 3.
I'm still wearing it.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That's just one of the best looking
Full screen,
divers.
Bear. Show us, Bear. Full screen.
Yep.
That is beautiful. Do you wear that for special occasions, or what's the?
No. I wear this sometimes, like normal. This is not dressy watch.
No, Mark has his Cartier. I think it's a special little diver, a Cartier diver.
Oh, I love that Cartier diver. Show me. You have it?
It's not produced anymore. They stopped it, didn't they? It's out of production.
I have the blue
like
one.
that watch.
Yeah, I have the blue.
I love it.
I don't have it. It's not handy, but I do have the blue Cartier.
Can you bring it up, Archie? Bring it on a. Honestly,
Sure, I'll bring it up. By the way, Citizen produces 30 million watches a year.
Wow, craziness.
Who does?
Citizen. Now, I got to tell you that actual piece that Marky has, I never understood why the fuck Cartier dropped it.
I don't know.
Every brand needs a high-end diver. Now, I think this is the same one.
Oh,
I don't get
gorgeous.
That's fucking cool. Fucking cool.
That's
on
good
rubber,
loom.
right?
Good loom, nice bezel, good size. I think it's 42.
Yep.
Yeah. Nice
ISO
watch.
certified, double barrel to maintain amplitude. Worst thing you can say about it is it's only got something like 48, 50 hours of power reserve, but it is in-house, double barrel. It's a nice watch.
Yep.
I love
it.
Very
nice.
Super chat, boys. Sorry to interrupt.
Here we go. Patel Philippe, $5.50. Archie, are you fighting insane?
You missed before that.
Pavel, $10. Profile a sedentary, distinctly middle-income punter wearing a dress patek in slides, thread-borne cargo shorts, t-shirt, and a jumper showing evidence of closet moths. Hey, that's me, Bear. He's talking about me.
Yeah.
Are you
Except
sure?
it's lower middle, not middle income, lower middle income. So, yeah, that's exactly it, Pavel.
He didn't say working class.
Yes, exact. Good point. Good pickup there. Very good pickup.
Also,
Patel Philippe, $5.50. Archie, are you fucking insane? Tommy Burnett included the Rolex 6542 Pussy Galore in the list. That is hands down the best. 100% right.
You know, as much as I am a huge fan of GMT, and I love them, and I think that's my favorite line of the watches. I never really looked at them as a pilot watches. I never seen them as such. Even though I know they're produced for the blah blah blah, all that stuff for pilots, but it's just more of a cosmopolitan travel watch. Pilot watches are more of a tool watches for the pilots in the military. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
Also, you know,
like the IWC, big onion, so you can wind it with gloves on.
Also,
big legible, oversized, totally oversized, big legible numbers.
Go ahead, Cliver.
That's right. The moment's passed.
I'm done.
Yeah, it's over. The moment's passed. What does he mean? Is that's sort of a thing a 70-year-old woman says? Oh, the moment's passed. What? I got to wait another week? I got to wait until next Sunday?
Well, normally when
I've just cleaned the kitchen for you. I've just cleaned the kitchen for you, and you've told me the moment has passed?
What he means
No. Back the truck up.
When Mike starts talking, you do have to wait till next Sunday to get a word in. That's correct.
No, that's not true. And it's hard enough to get a word in anyways. So,
but God damn you!
Well, that's good. That means we have a very active panel. That's okay, Mike. Nothing wrong with that.
We had 30 minutes on the CRF Honda, whatever the fuck that was. 30 minutes.
No, we didn't. And I looked them up. And I think I'd rather have the Yamaha 700.
There we go, 32 minutes.
Oh, Mikey.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay. You guys can recover.
We can recover.
So you see my point, Cliver. Do you see my point when what I say about the GMT? Like,
hello. How's it going on, Mark? You've not been back 2 minutes, and you're already trying to get rid of the entertainers, and you're trying to get rid of Mike now. Talks too long. You know, call it shots off show already. Come on, mate. It's not only you here. It's not only you.
The inmates have taken over the asylum.
Oh shit. You okay?
This is like the good old days, Bear. Isn't this like the good old days?
Yeah, just I wasn't on a panel at it.
The good old days where Archie didn't have to do anything and he just had a series.
Yeah.
People do it.
It's relaxed. It's relaxed. Sorry, it's not. It's cool. This show's been really
relaxed
really,
format. Very relaxed format.
Bear,
ArchieLuxury discussing watches.
Would you buy this? Would you buy this dive Cartier?
Yeah.
I thought the only thing it could be better is if they had a depth gauge. Do you have many depth gauge watches? You've seen that? They don't seem to.
That is
so useless.
But it's cool. It's cool.
I have an old Citizen with a depth gauge, and I think it's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a dive computer for that. These are just for telling time and knocking around town.
We have Apple watches for the rest of it. Come on. What's your
mine is going to read 0 from the time I buy it till the time I sell it.
I could really. I love you so much. I'm not going to respond to that like I really, really want to in like 4 different ways right now, at least. I'm like,
I'd leave my sex life out of this. Thank you.
All right, okay, fine.
The part I don't understand why would they get rid of this watch? That's something I could never explain.
Cartier does that. Everything is fucking fashion cycle. It's fashion week, and then it's
also Roadster. Why they don't have Roadster in the lineup? I don't get it. I don't understand.
Yeah, the Roadster actually by me. It's actually reasonably priced. It's reasonably priced, mid-sized. But I think
mid-sized. Fuck that. You want the big one, Clive?
Are you talking? No, this is Clive.
Is it a Roadster C or a standard Roadster?
I think it's a standard Roadster. But like I said, I've had it on my wrist. I've looked at it. I thought about it. And it's just like it's really, really an attractive watch. But I'm not.
How much?
Maybe 4 or 5, something like that.
So the
Not
Too
problem is,
expensive. Too expensive for mid-size.
then the guy woke up and left the ICU, and Clyde lost his shot at that roadster.
No, not anymore. Not anymore. Not anymore. Even the flyer estates.
I would like to see the new roadster. I would like to see new issue.
Chin the chin.
Modern.
I said depth gauge, not depth gauge. Depth. Depth
Depth
it
gauge.
tells you how many
The one
meters
like-
you've done.
If Chin the Chin says dead gauge, it's a dead gauge. No
The
discussion.
problem, the problem with that watch is that depending on how much salt water in there, it's going to give you a different reading.
Watch by Quentin Tarantino. Death Gauge.
Yeah, I think Cartier needs to have a sport watches in their lineup. I think they would benefit from it tremendously. The only one that plays that role now is really Santos.
No.
And
Line estate sales, that is so bullshit because they're all picked over by the time you get to the estate sales. You have to get first in line at the funeral homes and pretend like you're friends and family.
Clyde, don't sell yourself short. You know you're not at the estate sales. You know you're not at the funeral home. You're in the hospital. You're in the hospital. Waiting
at the dead bed.
As soon as he hears crying, he heads for the ICU. Grandpa, what kind of watch is Grandpa wearing right now?
Let me. You want to watch? I walk in and watch. Tiny at time of death. That's
Wait, he's not wearing a watch. Oops.
Well, we had to take the watch to record the time of death.
See, that's the whole thing, Bear.
How are the PayPals going, Archie? Are we raking it?
We're doing it. I got to be honest with you. Every show we have,
PayPal.
Where I've got the Bear, I'm doing
PayPal.
Just make sure you call OC. Tell him after that we are raking PayPals.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I will. We'll make sure to do that.
We are beating the yellow grifter. We are beating him badly.
Yes. Yes. Exactly. Exactly right, Bear. He's they're very sneaky. You know that.
Yes.
They're very incredibly sneaky. You know, Bear. We had a good day, and he's had to match that. They've had to match it, Bear.
Of course.
With fake super chats. See, we don't cheat,
not just fake super chats, but fake PayPals, man. Fucking pathetic. Pathetic fucks, man. I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say anymore. It's beyond any fucking normality.
It is crazy, Bear. Absolutely crazy.
Pathetic. Does that have something to do with patek?
Pathetic.
Yes. It's just how it goes, Bear. This is the answer. Tell me this. Marky's a huge Cartier man. You love your Cartier, right? What do you want to see them reintroduce? What would you really love?
I would really like Roadster, man.
What about that big, tank American with the curve in it? That would be expensive. Not your thing. The Santos, you love the Santos, don't you, Bear?
Yeah, I think that's by far my favorite from Cartier right now.
The only thing I think is dishonest. Do they highlight the fact these watches are not waterproof? Because they're not waterproof in the least, are they?
Well, why would Santos be waterproof? Why would you want Santos? I don't understand. It's not a watch you're gonna.
Sometimes these buyers, they don't realize they're not meant, like the whole way they do the whole ratings on water resistance. It can be a little bit deceptive if you don't know what you're doing.
By the way, Mark, what's that diver? What's it rated for the diving? The one you have?
I don't remember if it's 200 or 300, but it's ISO certified.
But it's discontinued. It's discontinued.
Correct.
Yeah, no, clever.
I'll look it up for you.
Cool watch, man.
It is very cool. We were trying to get Rolex in. Rolex, apparently there was a argument that happened and Rolex is available. Do we want Rolex, Bear?
I cannot describe the level of how much I don't give a fuck. Like I cannot describe how
Yes.
much I couldn't care.
Could not care
How
less.
like Rolex? Who gives a like? Super chat from Tanzil, please. $5.50.
Tanzil, $5.50. Santos, 100 meters water resistant, but it's not a screw down crown, so I don't trust these fikers.
No. That's I agree with Tanzil on that. So
I trust it because it's really all done with gaskets anyway. That's a lot more than just screwing in a screw does not waterproof a watch. We like that. I like that, but it's the gaskets that make the waterproofing.
True.
We got John C, $2. Mike the Snake, can you drive stick? Of course he can drive stick. When did you first learn how?
He was racing cars.
Yeah. I first learned how to drive a stick when I was about 11 or 12. Actually, I learned 3 on the tree in my dad's 1948 Ford convertible first. Then I learned how to drive a regular
Can you drive a stick, Bear? Can you drive a stick?
Cartier is 300 meters.
You can't.
Are you kidding me, Bear? You can't drive a stick?
No, I cannot.
Wow.
Only automatics.
What?
Okay. Did I kill someone? Did I commit the crime? I don't know. Should I leave?
Okay, Bear. Mark is going to be asking for Mark is going to be asking to revoke your man card. Does that say?
Listen, all Serbian tanks are automatic. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Nice save. Nice save.
When did
Thank you, Marky. Thank you.
Did you get a manual license, Rancher, or automatic to start with?
They didn't have a distinction between the two, frankly. It was just
they don't. There's no distinction.
No. But I learned to drive on a stick when I was 13.
Patel Philippe, here we go, $5.50. First, a 37 mil watch, and now can't drive stick. I'd like to wish Bear a happy Mother's Day. Oh, that's so nasty.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you, buddy.
So nasty. So nasty. It's geez. I can't believe it. Marky, you drive a stick, don't you?
I can handle a stick. I can downshift. I got listen, I'm a master with a stick.
Can you double the clutch? Can any of you guys double the clutch?
Can you drive a car? But can you drive
double clutch?
Can you drive a car with a manual transmission?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Yes, I can.
We all know you can handle a stick, but
So I go to Australia. My buddy lends me his BMW, and it's a right-hand drive car, which I'm not used to. And then it's a
stick,
and the stick is on the left. So Americans, imagine for a quick second that you're seated on the wrong side of the car, and your stick shift, you got to do it with your left hand, and your turn signal, you have to do it with your right hand. It was complete mindfuck, but
yes.
I did get used to it. And you people have a lot of roundabouts in Australia. So
yes,
which you
don't have roundabouts in America?
Well, a few now, but not many.
Yeah.
Not nearly.
They're becoming a little more popular.
A little, but they're still relatively uncommon compared to Australia, where they're on every corner.
What about in Canada? You have roundabouts?
Of course.
But let me tell you what, we we like intersections in this fucking country.
Stoplights.
Yeah. So the roundabouts, shifting on the wrong side. I got into the wrong side of the car for like a week. And then when I got back to America, I got into the wrong side of the car back in America for like a week. It was like really, you can do it, but it's just a mind fuck, if you will.
Yes.
Yeah. But yes, I can drive a stick. I sure can.
Yes.
Very good news, that. Bear, I got to tell you, that Seiko there, what made you buy that? Why would you buy that? Do you really need it?
Boredom.
Boredom. What do you mean by that? Boredom.
You go and you look through the shit, and you go on eBay and and you watch some YouTube videos. You go, oh, look at this.
Next thing you know,
Oh yeah.
Next thing you know, you got a Seiko showing up at your door.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what happens when you watch.
Would you give that as a gift? Would you give that as a gift to somebody, or what's that for? What would you do with that? No.
Why would I give that as a gift? I don't understand. Would you give that as a gift to somebody?
If I didn't want it.
If I didn't like them. You know what happens is we can't help it. We watch Instagram, we watch YouTube, we look at eBay, we troll Amazon, and we just we get a little bored, and then we find these freaking watches that look kind of cool.
Yeah, exactly.
We can't stop ourselves, and then it scratches an itch and it fills a spot in the box.
Honestly, I probably won't even wear it. I probably try it on and okay, and then I won't even wear it.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark. I figured out why you thought that, like, you know, when I talk it's 30 minutes.
Because I have a date.
No, because you interpret in dog years. Isn't that like 7 and 1 to 7?
No, it's because I'm wearing a chronograph, Mikey.
I'm wearing a 300. I can tell. Okay. I can tell just the same.
That's beautiful, Bear.
But it doesn't read in dog years, though. That'd be a great one for dog enthusiasts to come up with a watch that reads in dog time. Like, you know, figure what 12 times 7, and then put the numbers there, and then only true dog people would really know what time it is reading it.
Good idea.
I'm from the flyover states, and God knows we have our share of slow talkers. I had an Uncle Hart. Well, went up to the north pasture and checked on the gate. While we're there, I'm like, God!
Go to Oregon. Go to the state of Oregon in the USA, and everybody.
Did he talk in dog years, Clyde, or was he talking in cow years? And how much is a cow year anyway? Not entirely sure.
He was quite intelligent. He just talked real slow.
Cow years, man. Cow years.
Cow years. We have had. Speaking of cows, we have had an amazing show today. It's been really fun.
Give them the baby cow. Give them the baby cow. Give the
baby
people
cow.
baby cow.
The baby cow.
Baby cow going mad in a field. You make me feel so goddamn real. Baby cow going mad in a field. Growing up to be somebody's meal. Baby cow, why don't you shake that ass? And I'll reward you with some blades of grass. Baby cow.
Mark.
Baby cow. Babe.
Yes.
The ranchers just sent me this weird looking watch, which is actually, it's kind of.
Super chat, by the way, from John C.
John C. We got a super chat from John C. Let's bring this baby up. Here we go. John C. $2. Panel, briefcase or backpack? Which do you prefer? Briefcase! 1980s.
Yep.
I love my Mont Blanc backpack. I love it.
That's
Mikey.
That goes with me everywhere. You know who has the same backpack like me? Marco Ferrante.
Rancher, briefcase or backpack?
Briefcase.
Briefcase.
He's a lawyer, of course.
And Marky, dog trainer. World's best dog trainer.
You've got a Coach backpack.
Backpack. Well, look at this. Van Cleef and Arpel. Clive, you bought this, or what's the go with this?
Yeah, I have, but JLC movement.
Beautiful.
Interesting.
Beautiful.
How much did you pay for this?
Really, really inexpensive. I bought it a few years back, very inexpensively. But also, VC also does the same thing in gold. You can tell it's the same.
Now,
movement.
I'm going to show you the back of it, Bear. Look at this. I'm going to show you the back of it because this is actually quite amazing.
You showing it to me or you're showing it to Goldberg? Because we both, I think, have the same interest in this equally.
Look at this.
Okay.
So what does the back do? Share with us, Clivers. What does that do, Clivers?
Calculator so basically you could figure out like the November 15th, 1984. What day is the week? What day of the week was it? That sort of thing.
Oh, I see.
okay.
Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting.
You just have to take your watch off and turn it around.
Was this watch ever offered with a bracelet? Because it's got kind of a unique split.
I don't know if it was with Van Cleef, but almost the same watch because just was with Vacheron. It was on a gold bracelet.
But this one has a Vacheron movement or a ArchieLuxury movement?
JLC movement.
JLC movement. Yeah, okay.
And the Vacheron also has the JLC movement.
Okay.
Yeah, this ranks right up there with Patel Philippe's. What week of the year is it, Patek? Although I must say it is slightly more useful than the slide rule on the Navitimer.
Also, and here's also instead of
is that usable? Have you ever tried to use that? That's impossible to use.
Nobody knows how to use a slide rule. Let's be honest.
No.
Yeah.
I actually learned when I was getting my pilot's license, and I had to pass the test, and so I did learn it, but I forgot it. Like,
who do you vote more likely to crash a plane, Mike the Snake or Harrison Ford?
Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford.
I'm not sure I agree with your detective work there, Bear.
Isn't he the one that landed the plane on the side runway?
Yeah. Yup.
And
he hasn't properly crashed.
Who's the other pilot that was drunk when he got off his plane?
Okay, so
John Travolta.
You vote better to land.
He was drunk.
But he made
John Travolta's an active airline pilot.
Mike the Snake.
No, but he was drunk when he got out of his plane.
There were allegations that at one point he landed in one of his planes and got out and was.
Who's the better pilot, Mike the Snake or JFK Jr.?
JFK what?
JFK Jr. That was unfortunate. He drove a Saab. Did you know that? Speaking of which, he actually drove a Saab.
Wow.
Right into the ocean.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the JFK that crashed his plane over in Martha's Vineyard.
Right on.
Yes.
Yeah, he got stuck in what's called a death spiral, where you lose your orientation and you just.
We're in one of those right now.
Yeah, we're all in one.
It's
called the Archie version.
Guys, please upvote. This show here is not possible without upvotes. Please upvote.
Do your duty. Now is the time for all good men to come to the aid of their country and their pontiff and upvote.
I regret, but I have one life to live for my Archie verse.
I want to thank everybody who came on the stream today and everybody who super chatted, guys. Always remember,
and if you have
to make, right to repair, guys. Right to repair, because otherwise
there were some really great supporters today, Archie. Some real awesome people.
Right.
I think we need to mention a few of them.
Playboy Hefner, Nick M, Ross Rachel Brady, John C, SR Bell, CB was there, Mr. GMT, Medium Legend Toyota Mo was there, Dis Jerez Dis, Yankee Doodle, The Mask, Fella was there. We also had a Juco Ted was there. Juco Ted! We had Chocolate Wokey, ED614,
Chocolate Wokey,
Thomas Burnett, Thomas D. We had CB Darth Negus, Darth Negus.
Christ.
We had DP JDIDX, Thomas Burnett. We had RPM. We had Neo, CM Punk 83. We had Thomas Burdett, John C, of course. Pavel was there. Supporting. And of course, we also, the big super chatter of today, the boss, Tan Zeal, Patel Philippe. The Zeal is in the house. guys, we will be back tomorrow. I want to thank everybody. Thank you, Marky. Thank you, Rancher. Thank you, Snakey. And thank you, the Bear. Thank you so much. Don't forget, guys, upvote, upvote, upvote. See you. I'll be streaming in 9 hours' time.
Please do us all a favor and forever remove relaxed format from the fucking videos.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys. See you. See you later.
All right.
Ciao.
Thanks
Thank
for
you,
having us on,
everyone.
Arch. Thank you.